Does Google know it's my birthday? Google knows.
Google knows.
So yeah, we're going to give away a Husqvarna. So Jonesy said Husqvarna's where it's at.
Yeah, if you're looking for more consistent weather, I'd hold off till the back end of the month probably.
Should I mow and aerate my lawn today? Yes. Do you think you could do a worse job of that? Have you tried competency? Like, is that, you could do that? People don't like me. They call me arrogant. What's the other one? Narcissistic. Just started my lawn care business filming TikToks. Like literally that portion of it is a business. What? Hang on. When did this transition from a question podcast about lawn care? We don't get lawn questions anymore. Flying planes full of rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong.
I know nothing really surprises you anymore. But
Can you clip the I know nothing part from that and just send it to me? Thanks. Could we just have a 20% off permanently?
careful, you might get a letter.
I need to grab a chair, bro. So yeah, lucky you guys, you're gonna get to watch Jonesy get changed. Okay. Because Chris sent me the photo that I asked for. The guys at Kent Town set up a full lunch out in the. Have you seen it? They set up a full lunch out in the. Oh, that's a barbecue. That's not what I'm looking for. Front room. Oh, yeah. Luke does look photoshopped. Look at John. Anyway, we had sushi for lunch today. It's
100% Luke's Photoshop. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not real.
I just think Luke's a different shade of white.
That's different proportion to everybody else. How's everybody going? What's this? Is that yours?
Yeah, one of mine. Dylan, what I would like you to do
that's the Lawnhub.
is if you can watch Tom Segura in Two Bears podcast or Your Mum's House. He wears like a little mic in his ear like he's a CIA agent. I want one of them. These headphones are it's too much. I need to hear ambient noise and the podcast.
Captain Clint. I am the captain.
So yeah, that's very racist.
No, it's not. It happened in a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie.
If we had cable management.
There's a movie called Schindler's List, and there's a book called To Kill a Mockingbird. It can still be racist, but obviously Gawler High School that probably wasn't covered. So, what is it? Did they steal the name or something?
District College, mate.
Okay. I just said they. Yep. Cool. What? It's racist.
I didn't say nothing.
Do you think you'll be long?
Sorry.
I'm glad you bought a hat because your fucking hair's atrocious.
It is atrocious. I was doing my job.
Actually doing your job for once. I mean, again. We've got questions obviously up on questions up on the gram. I did have a message come through. Plumify. That's good. So Plumify on Instagram said this bloke's head hurts to look at.
It's not very nice.
Well, I guess it's just symbolic of the way that person is. He's an evil person, but he's envious. So a lot of his jealousy of my success gets misdirected, and he gets real vicious. Yeah. But he's a CrossFitter. Oh. That explains it.
Does explain.
So, but it's interesting that he's got time to tune in because
isn't he the pool dude? The pool dude?
No, Plumify does plumbing.
Yeah.
Poolify might be thinking of.
No, who's the
my pool mate, the Wog Concreter.
Yeah.
The Scafidi. No, he's actually busy. Can you turn Adam's headphones up? My kids were fucking with it. He might also have the headphones that don't work.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, he's got the headphones that don't work. I brought my own from home. I couldn't trust these guys. There's been a lot of cable mismanagement going on. So, those headphones were working before though, because the. You played Knifey Spoony before.
There we go.
I'm glad. At least it was an easy fix.
Hey?
At least it was an easy fix.
Was. That's right. Hello, everyone. Episode what? 37? 36. Simon Goodwin.
I met Simon Goodwin. He's a nice guy. Makes time for the fans.
Yep.
Not like that other one from the Alma. All right. Interestingly, we've had a lot of DMs from the AFL fraternity this week.
We have, actually.
It seems like everyone's their off season is lawn season. So,
yep. And they choose Lawnhub.
Shout out to the those of you that dob the nut for the AFL. Plumify, can we do a collab on this podcast soon? I guess so. We sell shit, and you pull it out of people's toilets.
That's right.
Oh no, I'm dripping on myself. I'm going to look like I've got a little bit of a wee spot.
So what have we talked about? Just like hellos? Sorry.
I was just talking about I don't know.
The 2024 AFL Grand Final that you attended.
Oh, yeah, I haven't talked about that yet. So we can talk about that. Oh, let's write a list of things to talk about.
All right.
I got a question that came through from Podium about applying Impala, which we can go through.
Yes.
AFL Grand Final. I think we can talk about our trademark.
Yes.
Unless we did. Have we talked about that already?
I think we did last week, but we can still, or the week before.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think it's only pretty fresh.
Well, how long we had the liquid machine for? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's when we talked about it.
Really? That's a waste of time then.
That's okay.
Oh, we need to do a survey on
Oh, yes.
the bottles, which looks better. Actually, can we throw that up as a thing on Instagram? Which one? Which label orientation looks better? I'll send you a photo. So if we were in America, we could throw it up on Twitter, but or X. Sorry, Elon. I know you spent a lot of money changing that name. So Plumify wants to do a collab. I need more information, mate. We're kind of a big deal now, and we probably don't want to spend too much time with
We're that big of a deal.
with low follower counts.
People are always watching us.
I'm kidding, bro. Calm down. So, DJ Clintus. Oh, hey, Jared. So there's someone else that should be actually working today. That's my brother-in-law. Adam on YouTube. Happy birthday, Big Daddy. How did you know? Oh, it's the shirt. My birthday shirt.
Absolutely.
I know we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Send Adam something. Dylan, I'm going to send you that photo so we can get that up, unless you want me to send it to the media chat, which is probably better. I don't know who the fuck made that, but I'm going to guess like Dylan. That's the lion's share of Dylan's week. That.
Or was it a Kira job?
That was a very good week.
You know what they could have done?
I can put my head over the L and the I a little
Or
bit.
make it just minute, the gap.
No, if you dragged my head across, it would have looked like that.
Would look like all them.
But then I would
Uber
have
orders.
criticised you for it not being centered. So you win some, you lose some. In other news, Kira is a racist.
And Dylan's always said it too.
I've been trying to get Kira to laugh all week.
You try to tell all of you.
I've been trying to get Kira to laugh all week, and I finally cracked her with some racist jokes. I don't remember what the joke was. Depends on the race you're being racist towards. Asians. No, can't tell that one. All right. See ya. Bye, TikTok. So, Shadow Sal on YouTube. Happy birthday, mate. Very windy at work today. St. Andrews Beach. As in St. Andrews golf course on the beach? Or St. Andrews, a suburb that there is low socioeconomic, they're trying to make sound better because they've put a saint in front of the name. Like St. Clair.
Isn't there a St. Andrews in Victoria as well?
Don't know. All right. So we have an important segment this week called Legal But Probably Shouldn't.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
So
have you read the comments?
No.
No, on Instagram. Yeah,
Is it
some of
good?
them were so good. Yeah.
All right. And Kira, you've built something out for that?
Yes.
All right.
Back
that's
to
cool.
the segments. We're like a real podcast again.
Well, yeah. I mean, you might not have a turf qualification, but you do have segments.
and a quality media team that is expanding.
L. Ron Hubbard in the chair today. Do you know who that is?
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
Is it like Googleable?
Yeah.
Googleable?
Google it. Just be careful. You Google it, you'll probably get sent a Bible.
Who? L.
Plumify. Enjoy, lads. Love your work. P.S. Clint, can we borrow some coin for the renos? I'll just give you money, man. We got so much of it. You don't need to give it back. Or maybe you give it back when you get it, when you make it. Texa8315. How long does the Pro Force WG100 take to work? That's Duke, right?
It is Duke.
2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. It is a slow kill.
That's one for Clint.
Yep, it is. It is a slow kill. I actually had a conversation with someone on the phone today about Duke and it's how long it takes. And yeah, it is a slow kill, but it does it is very good at what it does. And it obviously covers a wide range of different weed varieties.
It's like a god liquid.
It really is. Well, it's actually a powder, and then you disperse
really?
it into water.
I didn't know that.
There you go. Yeah, and it goes a very long way. It does a very good job. It just, things take time.
I can't afford it. I use NSFW and then just glyphosate the stuff that I can't handle. Oh, I stole some Monument from work actually. So that's a double crime.
Is what it is.
Commercial use only and theft.
I'm used to it, so.
That also takes a couple of weeks. I was
it
hitting
does.
Jonesy up about it the other day because I sprayed it on my Tiff Tuff and the ryegrass hedges that I have in my Tiff Tuff. They're like little grugs. You know, you know
Yeah,
grug?
grug,
I've
yeah.
got these like grugs all across my lawn.
They are also very established ryegrass
The
plants.
one in my front yard, my fescue in my garden bed, it now looks like this really nice kind of golf course feature.
Like a rough.
If I was to do my front yard again, I just wouldn't plant anything in the front in the
just
garden
have
bed
long
and just
fescue.
put fescue in there
Yeah.
and just go like 4 mil fescue, rough 4 mil fescue.
Could also get like those rough mowers that just have like whippersnipper blades and they just hover over the top.
Oh yeah,
Like that and keep it nice and lush.
Like
And get
just-
rid of the wheel marks as well, the ruts. It just hovers on the top.
yeah. My front lawn's growing too fast now. What did Josie? There's the missing box.
There's the missing box.
Have I got this?
Oh, no, monument. Missing box.
It's not a whole box, Josie. Calm down. I stole one bottle, and I probably stole it before you started.
Oh, that one.
On that, Josie's 2-year anniversary today.
Yes.
Also, Jonesy's 3-year anniversary. So we obviously have a recruitment thing that happens around October the 4th. Mm-hmm. I try to get them to start on the fucking after the public holiday Monday, to be honest, because it can be a bit expensive. No, I think that happened. You said, do you want me
Yeah.
to start? I'm like, nah.
No. I couldn't start before.
Must
my
have been
last
Josie.
day was
Like,
the
I'll
Friday.
pay you for your public holiday, mate. We're a long-term thing. We're play the long game. don't-
You actually did pay me for the long weekend.
Yeah, of
too.
course, mate.
You're fucking not bad.
That's full-time employment.
Yeah.
That's what those unions have been fighting
Yeah,
for
that's
your
right.
rights. All right. Happy birthday, legend. Thank you, Troy Sanders. Shadow Sow says yes, down in the Mornington Peninsula. Okay, so St Andrews is actually a nice suburb.
Yeah.
Nathan Skatesbrook, my favourite podcast, Rubhub.
Nice.
I don't understand. Elite soundboarding, by the way. Mission complete. Alex M on TikTok. G'day, gents. G'day, Alex. I hope you are still here at the end of the podcast, but I don't think you will be for 2 reasons. Attention span of TikTok and the fact that we're probably doing a lot of shit today that TikTok aren't fans of. Solana or Sui? Solana. Josie, you want more friends for your birthday? That's what it is. I don't remember what the context was that we were talking about. Missing box. I hire people so that I've got friends.
Yeah.
That's funny, Jose.
That's clever.
All right, I'll get the question out that. Okay. Mandarang on YouTube has asked, did you guys decide on which robot mower? We did, and we've done we're a bit media resource short at the moment, not because we've lost anyone, but because the demand is high because we're in the growing season. So I sent them that yesterday. It's the Husqvarna 415X. Fucking A, getting thumbs up from the media team, which retails for $38.99 at the Good Guys, but you can shop around and probably get it for $36. We're advertising it at $38.99 because it makes us look more generous. So it'll be that or $3,000 cash. Last month's winner who won the Weibang
Jack.
post hole borer, mini
Yep.
post hole borer, he took the cash.
He did.
But he laboured on the decision.
He did.
He was definitely interested in the Weibang borer. How rude of me. Can I get you a drink?
I'd love a sugar ginger beer, please.
We've got 18 to get through, so
Thank you.
I might need some help. So yeah, we're going to give away a Husqvarna. So
Husqvarna.
Jonesy said Husqvarna's where it's at.
Yep.
So I went with Husqvarna. 415X. So that'll get drawn on the 25th of October, if my memory serves me, which is the 4th Friday of October. And every Friday leading up to that, and including that Friday, we will give a $500 Lawnhub gift card away so you can go buy more shit. I would suggest you save that $500 gift card to November 28th,
It's about then. Yep.
and you will save 25%. So that $500 gift card becomes a $625 gift card,
Yeah.
roughly.
Roughly. Well,
It doesn't work back. the
no,
other
it
way.
doesn't. None. Yeah, you're right.
Like GST, bro.
Yeah. The government's.
What a good Prime Minister John Howard was. We haven't had a good Prime Minister since John Howard. All right. There's another soundbite for you. clip that and send it to the fucking Mr.
John
Potato.
Howard, he's still ticking around.
Albert Schneezy. Imagine how big his eyebrows would be right now because he wouldn't be looking after
They
him.
are very big. Yeah.
Like the people, like I guess when you get out of a job like that, you don't have all those people like, hey, stop eating ice creams near kids, stop smelling kids' hair, that kind of shit. Like the people that tell you that. And so they'll be like, John, you meant to do your eyebrows. Like,
I suppose like Biden's people, like can't keep.
that's
falling
what I
over.
was referencing, the ice creams and smelling kids'
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought you, yep, okay. Podcast question from Jason Cremore from Facebook, sent through 1 hour ago. Podcast question: I've applied Barricade 4 to 5 weeks ago in southeast Queensland. In the last few days, I've noticed some new weeds starting to grow, mainly bindi. Could I have overwatered it in? I just use a sprinkler and give it about 30 minutes per 50 square meters. I think my flow is 18 liters a minute. We'd need a bit more information than that to understand the mill. 18 liters a minute. Yeah, that doesn't really help. If you're watching, can you give us an indication of the type of sprinklers you're using? But I guess for context, how many mil is too many mil for that? Like more than 10?
I think it's
Let's say
6
11?
to 9.
Okay, so if you're going 15 to 20 mil, it's too much.
No, not necessarily. You may also find that the bindi may have been outside of the barrier as well, so it might have been a bit lower. It may have already been there, and then it's just waited for the right conditions to like really show its head. Keeping in mind that Barricade won't target existing plants; it'll only target
Seeds.
the cell production of the seed. So, if it's already somewhat part of a plant, it may not have been able, like the Barricade may not have, or prodiamine in itself may not have been able to stop the production of the cells, or it's germinated below the barrier, which is common. That's why a lot of people have problems with soursops, is because
they're
they're way down below the barrier.
So no one's invented anything for that yet.
Well, I've spoken about it previously, but I've managed to eradicate them at Dad's place by
Repeated
2
processes.
years of prodiamine. So, it's just, it's not, there's a lot of science, and there are some really good drawings out there and diagrams on how exactly it works, but it's important to remember that it targets the seed cell production, not the existing plant production.
Lawn Beers Australia is tuning in today.
Beautiful.
And they have asked, what are we drinking today? And so in the little esky next to me, we have 6, well actually now 4 Brookvale Union ginger beers, 5 remaining Canadian Club soda and limes, and then 6 196 lemons. You might be wondering why. It's because this is the start of what's probably going to be a 12 to 15 hour session for me. And so we just need to be sensible with, like a marathon, right? You just need to maintain a good pace for the whole, what do I run a marathon in? 3 hours and 28 minutes or something? You just got to be able to maintain a steady pace for that period. It's about 35 minutes slower than the world record, just if you're trying to work that out in your head. Bearded Sith, sorry. The podcast went early. I felt like we needed 3 hours today because it's my birthday.
Yeah.
And I want to make it all about myself. So, send in your best wishes and can we get cash donations somehow? Cash App. What is it? What's the other thing called?
PayPal?
Nah, not Podium. Nah, the one where you can like support people, like support the channel by donating to our
Patreon.
Thank you.
Sorry.
There you go. Turns out the Gawler district is not that dumb after all. So, what else? Clint O has 2 messages. Happy birthday, Big Clint. Man with a great name. Yes, indeed. My mum
Clint
will be
Osborne.
happy.
Hello, Clint.
And then he also said, is Lawnhub involved in Live Golf next year? Technically, no. But technically, yes as well. So
Depends which way of the side you look at it.
well, yeah, Waterprove just I fucking managed to nab myself an 8-seater skybox in the garden this year, but that was a challenge. I know a lot of the people in the ticketing area, but I didn't want to really call in any favors because haven't really done much to deserve that. But I could have made some calls, but I just left it and just went, I'll just buy them, when they come live. And I was there live at 10 to 9 when they went live for pre-sale, and I missed it. And then I executed on my contacts and started calling phone numbers and texting people and emailing people in New York.
Which are really good.
Very quick. I managed to nab a box on the Sunday, but yeah, it kind of pissed me off. And I I wanted to go on the Friday. Anyway, so I'll be there. We'll be there every day doing barbecues for the ground staff, provided Rowan wants us there. I haven't heard any reasons why he wouldn't. And our breakfasts for the staff are very well received and probably the most popular of them. What else have we got? Viv Smith on YouTube. Old bushy brows.
Old bushy brows.
That's
Johnny Howard.
Best Prime Minister we ever had. Fucking Paul Keating. All right. Nathan Skatesbrook. I'll be buying some catch cups soon to help assess my water and matched precipitation. I reckon we've got a Lawnhub discount code on WaterPro's website if that helps.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember what it is. There's like 4 million sheets of it somewhere.
Lawnhub 10.
It is Lawnhub 10.
If you bought something recently, you might have just missed out. I think your order came before these went out, but there's discount codes being put in all Lawnhub orders now. That's the marketing genius. I don't know if it was my idea. It's probably Matt's idea, but we both had the idea at the same time. But he actually executed on it. I just talked about it. What else have we got here? Question about pre-emergence. How long after spray or should I mow?
Oh, once it's been watered in and it's become dry, go for it. It's soil bound. What was that question about Impala at the beginning as well?
You and your fucking Impala.
No,
I just want to express my intelligence.
I just don't want it to get lost. You are a fucking wop.
Any questions? Any tips for applying Impala? I'm in southeast Queensland and I have heavy clay soil.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's easy.
Where's the button that's like, you're a fucking anticlimactic human?
Emotional damage.
So so
That's the fucking question.
yeah, sorry. You can just stick to the label. So I think it's apply and then irrigate up to 1 hour afterwards with 6 mil of irrigation or equivalent. Stick to the label though. Don't overindulge it. It's obviously, we've spoken about it before, but fungicide treatments need to be treated with caution, not in the sense of them being like super dangerous for you, but in terms of disease resistance. So just ensure that you stay to the label rate. I think it's 60 mils per 100 square meters, and then water it in afterwards if that's your application. But the booklet is there's a lot of information in there. Just obviously find the issue that you're having specifically and then follow it across, and then it will give you the application rate, and then it will give you the critical comments. So like something like brown patch, that's 6 mil of irrigation straight after applying. So
I asked Dylan before about, is the camera seeing all my shit down here? And not thinking that the TikTok camera actually zooms out over everything. It just had a comment saying, take a whiff of those boots and tell me the scents you pick up. It's fucking shoes everywhere.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be them ones, would it?
No, it might be these ones.
Oh, you got some over there. Yeah, okay.
What do we got over there?
My boots.
Oh, they would fucking smell. They're active. They're currently serving.
They are.
currently serving.
Zips about going in them as well.
Speaking about serving, Adam on YouTube, looks like Israel, Iran and Lebanon started Clint's birthday early with all the fireworks and party poppers. And Kira will think that one's funny. Countries at war? Yeah? No. Okay. That's crossed the line. Angus McGregor on Facebook. Is this the Angus that I'm meant to be giving irrigation to? Or that's Angus West?
West.
Okay, cool. McGregor's just be like, yeah, give me my fucking sprinklers. Happy birthday, Clint. With the weather SA is currently having, what weekend in October are we targeting for lawn renos? Haven't had 3 consecutive days of 36 combined. It's 28 on Wednesday, bro. It's going to be a glorious day Wednesday. I was noticed our finance manager requested that she stay home because she couldn't get people to look after her kids. And when I challenged her on the weather that day, and she's like, I didn't know what the weather was like. I'm like, yeah, okay. So yeah, look, I think you can answer this, Jonesy, but I'd say I reckon we're close.
We're very close. It's like
when are we doing the golf day? That's this month.
26th.
I think we've pretty much dropped the ball on that one.
Oh, look, it's 26. It is what it is. Like we've spoken about it before, but
we can put something together quickly, can't we, Dylan?
We certainly can. We can certainly try. Anyway.
Let's just do the Thai hooker version. All right.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
we'll call it a Thai hooker day.
We do have some decent weather coming, but like really, you've got no problem going now. Irvo went last weekend, so
sorry, audience.
But if you're looking for more consistent weather, I'd hold off till the back end of the month probably. We need this wind to nick off. To be honest, like it's just giving me the shits. I hate the wind.
Could be the curry. Willy Weather. Is that what I wanted?
Willy Weather.
That's what Irvo rates Willy Weather. That's his go-to weather platform. I think that's what he said about Willies. Hottest. There, just fucking move your lawn to Moomba. 33.3 today.
Nice.
No stress. The windiest is Kaltana, 40.8 kilometers per hour. So I'm just going to just zoom in on Adelaide for you. 2021, yeah, so that's 30, 38. So the Wednesday's day night's 38. Thursday's back to 33. And that's when the soccer's on. That's good. So it's sunny on that day. If anyone wants to go watch Australia beat the Chinese soccer team, that's happening on Thursday here in South Australia. Happy birthday day from Tyson Pomeroy on YouTube. Enjoying the pod while currently top dressing my 680 square meters of Tiff Tough after 2.5 days of prepping. At least the beers are cold. Fuck that. I think my drinking beer to lawn spreading ratio would get out of whack and I'd be off my face and there'd be like 640 square meters still to cover. Happy birthday. I used to work with Mudgy back in the day. Is he still a legend? Oh, yeah, he is. Do you think you could do a worse job of that? Have you tried competency? Like, is that, you could do that? Try being competent at your job?
Tried.
Fucking turn over a new leaf. Yeah, Mudgy's still a legend. He's actually off today. He took the day off for the long weekend and then proceeded to do nothing with it, like a fucking loser.
I didn't realise he wasn't working today.
And that highlights how much work he does.
No, I rang him this morning to ask him to do something for me.
And he didn't pull the whole...
No.
Yeah, look, I will. It is my day off today.
Yeah, no, he didn't say that. He said, yeah, I can do that. So
I would pull the whole... Well,
what a legend.
so Mudgy, obviously this person, Jason, used to work with him back in the day, very likely in the mines.
In the rigs.
Raping our earth. Don't tell the greenies. And Mudge would come back from the mines after doing his hitch and he'd have a week of, in his mind, was lying on the lounge, playing with himself, watching Cheers and getting a like clean shaven shit and just doing fuck all. But in Amy's mind, that was not a week off. That was just a week where he was back home to paint the pergola, wash the dishes, do the washing. And so I think he decided to take a job here thinking that he'd be able to just revert back to, well, I work every day now. But he doesn't have the flexibility anymore. He doesn't earn the same kind of money and he still has to do all the tasks. But he is still a legend. He's probably watching now. Shanevs on IG, word up lads. Dylan on TikTok, take a whiff of those boots. Yep, we've covered that. Do the regulars get a live gig? That's from Bearded Sith. Also Bearded Sith's second question, Kira, if we can keep taking notes of that. If it was easy to get the tickets, yes, but it's not. There's people that we deal with that actually bring value. I'm fucking sorry. All right. And they're not even coming. So. Too soon. All right. Cool. There's some questions here. I didn't put it on the fucking soundboard. Jed Venture, using products from the Big Green Shed. Well, that's fucking great, Jed. Thanks for sharing that with us.
No, that's the illegal, not
Oh.
what's legal. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why am I thought these were questions.
No, they're all.
Oh, that's a good one. So I can't use any of these. Are these going into a segment? Oh, so don't. So I can just read them out? All right. So, what's it called? Things that are legal that shouldn't be done. But it's legal, but it shouldn't. Legal, but you shouldn't. Do we have a jingle? What have you guys done this week? I get no joy from anything. Okay, here we go. Things that are legal, but you shouldn't do them. Sleeping with your mate's sister. Using products from the Big Green Shed. Eating the last entree when you didn't buy it for the group. I like that one. Drink with Clint. Happy birthday, mate. Swap out water in your boss's drink bottle with soda water.
That'd get a few people.
It's like, especially the Gaulerites. And be
That's
like,
right.
Oh,
Well,
it's burning my mouth.
Spicy. Why is it spicy?
Buying an electric car.
I think that one was pointed towards noodles. The dad, yeah, the back.
Banging your mate's ex. I'm on the fence for that one. How long have they been exes and how good a mate are you? I guess if you're banging the ex, then that probably highlights how good a mate you are.
And everyone got to eat as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Also, did you bang them first and then your mate went out with them and then you're banging them again? Because then you're just banging your ex.
yeah.
Cheese on Vegemite. I have to disagree with that. My go-to at the Qantas Club is fucking so much butter that like people that don't have medical degrees look at me and go, "Are you okay?" With a bit of cheese and a bit of Vegemite on toast. That's the go. So I can't agree with that one, unfortunately. Do you have any that you've thought of that are funny or good?
Not really, to be honest. I haven't given it a lot of thought. I just thought it was a funny segment. Thought maybe that there'd be a few more.
Okay. There's probably more. You've got them. All right, sweet.
Yes.
Jonesy from the Sith, question number 3. New lawn, been down for 2 weeks. What should I do now in Queen's fucking land? QFLD? Queen's fucking land. Is that what that is?
Must be.
Also trying Zoysia australis.
Oh, yes. I mean, my question back to that would be, have you put any contents of the cherry popper pack down? That'd be my first thing, and that's all I'd recommend, to be honest, until it starts to establish and grow. Then do your first mow, regular watering. Just no other lawn, really. No different.
Thomas Smith on YouTube. Can you see the wind in the trees behind Clint?
Can I?
Well,
Yes.
that's the question, but I don't understand. Was that related to your wind
Maybe.
pissing off?
Maybe.
I'm confused. Uncle Rem on TikTok. I found the wrong hub. Back later.
Nah, it's the right one.
David Giddens on Facebook. Happy birthday, Clint. Thank you, mate. Melbourne Grass Cutter. Happy birthday, Clintorus. Nathan Skaysbrook. How do I buy Clint a beer? I don't know. You just come here, buy me a beer. Amanda on TikTok. How do I kill carpet grass?
In what?
What variety of lawn is the carpet grass in?
That's the big question.
One definitive answer is glyphosate, spot spray or paint it on. But yeah, our Lawnhub shafts are awaiting pickup as well.
They are. I did see that.
Excuse me. Gareth Percy on YouTube. Lads, best time to dethatch in southeast Queensland.
Now,
The morning.
Yeah, ever.
Have
Whenever.
just done a weed and feed treatment. Great results so far.
Yeah, I mean, if you're still waiting for the weeds to completely die out, I'd wait for that. And then, yeah, once they've died out, you can get stuck into it.
Boss Tyson on IG. When do I water my lawn? That's Tyson with the 50-50 dead and live lawn.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah, I think when the lawn's actually alive. Nah, that was harsh. That was mean. Sorry. But yes, I'm a morning waterer.
Oh, sorry, it's a bit late, but
Emotional damage.
water it in the morning when it needs it. MC3 on YouTube. I'm looking at using 3-way roots and shoots as part of my regular liquid program. How long between each application, Jonesy? Why don't they ask me the hard questions?
4 to 6 weeks. So we've spoken about it before. Your granular fertilizer is just like is your foundation, and then so just say you apply your granular week 1, then week 4 you do a roots and shoots or a 3-way, and then 4 weeks on from that you'd go your 3-way or your roots and shoots back to your granule. It's just topping it up every 4 to 6 weeks.
Where's my tissues? Tyson said, get him to buy you a Range Haze pack and send it to HQ. So yeah, Skazer, if it depends how much money you want to invest in buying me a beer, but I drink hazies and double dry hop IPAs, etc. from Range and Banks. You could send beer here if you really wanted to. I'm more than willing to drink it, but you don't have to. I'm very well stocked. The thought in itself is genuinely nice enough. Sith sent back a message saying, yeah, he put the cherry popper down as per the guidelines and recommendations from you with about fucking 15 O's. I think we might have got Sith before his meds kicked in. What's going on, dude? He's used to 2 o'clock, but All good. So yeah, I guess once it's established, there's not really much more you need to do. You got your roots and shoots there. Just give that application.
I mean, you can transition onto something like the dry college pack or the golf course green pack. That comes with an application calendar.
Mini
that.
pill. It's the most
Yeah.
expensive product. Use that.
It is.
That's why I can afford to buy the beers and I don't need Skatesbook to buy them for me because everyone's buying the expensive products. So Boss Tyson said about range pack, that's fine. Bearded Sith, is Clint's shed worse than Jonesy's shed? I haven't seen Jonesy's shed, but I'm going to say yes.
It's there's things in Clint's shed. Remember last time you were
We have to
there, I
move
was
stuff
there.
to get stuff, and then I find stuff.
Yeah, you're like, oh fuck, I forgot to add this. Like, I'm not like that in my shed. I know what's in there.
Yeah, I'm finding like mowers.
Measuring cups. Remember when we needed measuring cups?
Like Clint's probably got some in his shed. Yeah, the problem, I'm between sheds at the moment. So we're building a gym. Well, we're meant to be. This is going to upset some people. But
We've already upset enough people. Keep
tradespeople are such fuckheads to deal with that I can't be bothered getting. I don't want to do my backyard because I already can anticipate how fucked it's going to be. People not rocking up, like shit not getting done properly. And so I just went, you know what, fuck it. I'll just leave it as a dirt patch, which is why my shed is full of gym equipment and then my garage is full of what was meant to be in my shed. And it's pretty messy. Also, I think I have some undiagnosed attention deficit disorder that might affect my ability to clean things up because I think it's a waste of time and I go off to do something else.
Well, you've said it before, like when you're filling in the concrete, like with those
the trowels.
The trowels.
Just
like,
throw it out and buy another
just
one.
throw it out and get another one.
We still on there, Kira? Nice. Mark Ryan on YouTube. Hey guys, happy Friday, happy birthday, Clint. I received the nozzle upgrade kit in the mail yesterday. Any tips for getting the best out of them? Cheers. My first tip is you'll need to prime your sprayers with those nozzles. They tend to be pretty back pressure-y, so you'll need to potentially take them off, get the water to the end of the shaft, and then put the nozzle on. Any tips from you? Should you clean them? I don't clean mine.
You
so
should always clean them. You should always clean them.
It's not legal, but you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's not illegal, but you shouldn't do it. Wash your fucking lawn care equipment.
Wash your equipment. Look, obviously, outside of the nozzles, read the label to see if a specific nozzle is needed. So if you need a air induction nozzle, such as like Celiprin, Barricade, Spartan, they need larger droplets. So that'd be probably my tip, is to know what you're using and what nozzle you should use out of the two.
Sith's sixth question for the day. I got 2 buckets of mini peel last time when they came back into stock. I got them with about 25 other orders to try and win the cylinder mower. Jeered Sith. Sith, are you sitting down? I'll just wait for him to answer.
Yeah,
We just bought another mower
we did.
and we're giving it away in November, and it might make you chub half. I'm going to send a photo of it to the media team in its current state, which will give you a bit of an idea. Oh, I look like one of those Lawn Fanatics guys. Look at the photo. Oh, I don't know if they can. Am I on the screen? The reference was to the feet in the photo for the OzLF. So we just bought that. Oh no! Now they've got my fingerprint. We just bought that. That is an electric swordman. What are these retail for?
7, 8.
Jesus Christ! I think we might keep it. Actually, ignore that. No, what we're going to do with that swordman is we're going to contact Daryl Suter and ask him if he wants to strip it down and spray it Lawnhub orange, and then we're going to give it away on the end of Black Friday. So February's draw will probably be a little bit different because Black Friday, Cyber Monday ends on December 2nd. So probably we might do a special draw just for that, I reckon. We'll just go live towards the end of the day, Monday. That'll work. Do like a 3 o'clock on that Monday and draw. So that's the 2nd of December. We'll draw the mower. So if you make a purchase after the end of this month's sale, which is from October 25, 3:05 p.m. till December 2nd, you'll be in the draw to win the swordman. So there you go. He says, fucking awesome. Pants are tight. Also, how'd you guys go with the sprung sale? It's fucking nuts, dude.
Nuts.
It's 2 days. The first 2 days were bigger than Black Friday's first day last year. Both of them. So we've done Black Friday twice in a row. And I think today it's slowed down a bit, but it's probably worth mentioning that we do have a sale on at the moment. While it finishes at 4 o'clock. You've got Trojan coming on Tuesday morning. You're cool with it? You're going to be able to get rid of all the other shit before then?
It should be all gone by then.
There's no more work days between now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you.
Fuck. We'll be right.
Jesse's here tomorrow. He'll probably better get two ton done tomorrow. All right, so it's on the screen?
What's on the screen?
What the fuck? Hang on. I reckon I had buttons for that at some point.
Yeah, it's probably not set up.
Discount code. You could have. Why didn't you do that? What have you been doing? Yeah. So discount code is.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
That was me at Fraser Island when I nearly drowned.
So the discount code is valid till 4 o'clock today. So it's nearly out. It'll finish
Adelaide time.
at the end of the podcast. It is sprung, as in she caught you.
You're sprung.
As in she went to work and forgot her lunch and came back in, and you were a minor on your FIFO week off, laptop open, tissues in hand. So yeah, sprung. That'll get you 20% off store-wide, except for agency products. This is news to people, but there are products that we are not allowed to discount that are regulated by the people that sell them. I don't fully understand how it works, but I know if we fuck around with it, we find out.
We find out. That's
So
right.
there are other products that we sell that aren't agency products that the owner of the manufacturing company that makes them tries to make agency product by holding threat tactics over the people that sell them. We don't play that game. So you will find we have discounts on all non-agency products, contrary to the desires of attempted mafia behavior from chemical manufacturers. And we won't ever stop doing that. All right, what's next? East Side Mowing IG. My shed is so clean and tidy, my missus thinks I'm weird. I don't think that's weird. Some people just like things tidy. Some people don't care. What else have we got? Thomas Nisbet Smith. Is it advisable / possible to tank mix roots and shoots and NSFW together?
Ervo has, and it's been fine. So
Yeah, as long as you're not watering it in, which you
Yeah.
would already know. As long as you're doing it as a foliar application. All right. Angus McGregor. He's got some fucking intelligent questions, this bloke. This one you'll have to answer. Run us through the process of how we should go about sprigging bare spots in Kaikuya. I don't think you need to. You just fucking fart on it and it will fill in. We'll be using scarifying clippings, 80-20 loam as a base, sprinkle sprigs over the top, roll over to get good soil contact, roots and shoots, and then just regular water or anything else. Dude, you just answered your own
you've
fucking
answered
question.
it. The only other thing I'd probably add to that is got laid.
Do we have a third chair for this bloke? Yeah, no, you've got it. It's all covered.
And then the absolute last thing is time. That's all. Just time.
Yeah. Glyphosate.
What?
I'm joking. It's a Kaikuya joke.
I get it.
Fucking hell. Camaro on IG.
Cam Morrow.
Cam Morrow. Is that someone you know?
Well, he asked a question a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know if it's the same Cam Morrow that I used to work with.
Boys, boys, boys! Exclamation mark. I did. I gave that as justice, didn't I? Boys, boys, boys! Better. All right. I put down pre-emergent yesterday. Did I wait too long? I live in Orange, New South Wales. Oh, you got a lot to live up to living out there, mate.
You do.
We were having frost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Just noticed a lot of paspalam popping up. So it's still winter in Orange.
Yeah, it's still more than likely that those paspalum plants will probably still there, just hiding rather than
Is that what I've got in my front lawn?
possibly.
I think it's the fucking worst.
it is. Wait
Like-
till it starts throwing out its seed head.
It's fucked.
Yes.
I'm digging it out, and it looks like, I don't know, like I've had a mini meteor strike in my front yard.
The
We didn't
answer,
find tissues.
nah. The answer to
I'll
that
just use my stock.
is no. And to be honest, probably still got a couple more weeks really
What?
to get pre-emergent down.
That's not the worst thing I've wiped socks with, mate.
Probably still got to the end of the month for most parts of Australia. So, you'll be fine. I mean, the main reason I think majority of Australians would be using pre-emergent is to stop winter grass. So, and especially if you do get paspalum, that'd be your summer one. But yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Clifford on YouTube. Can I run everything through the air induction nozzle? I can't be fucked changing it. Yep. Because
Yeah, if you want.
I don't know where my other nozzle is, and I run everything through mine.
Yeah, you can.
If you were only going to use one, that's the one.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
Magic Genie rubs a bottle, grants you a wish, you can use one nozzle for the rest of your life.
Oh, then I'd be the air induction.
There you go. So don't worry about it. Sorry, I've got a lot of gas.
That's all right. These are gassy, and so does soda
moved
and
on from
limes.
that.
Yeah, they are.
All right, afternoon, lad. Back to Li Zhong Chung on Instagram. Hey, boys, I have a kikuyu lawn that is full of winter grass and other weeds. How the fuck is kikuyu not taking over winter grass? Is there any way of getting it back to its glory, or do I have to replace it? You don't have to replace it. You can treat winter grass in kikuyu. Let me just bring up my spreadsheet. Juke, which is a granular product, which a lot of people don't know. But you just mix it with water and then apply it as instructed. Juke's also a wonderful product that takes care of a lot of other weeds. So if you have things in addition to winter grass in your kikuyu, such as broadleaf weeds,
And onion grass.
It'll kill that too.
Paspalum.
Paspalum.
I say
Potato.
paspalum, but
How do you say it, Kira? Yeah, there you go. And she's bilingual, trilingual. You speak New Zealand, South African English, and Australian English now, right? Yeah, she's trilingual.
I do like this.
Who do you go for in the rugby? Have we talked about this before? New Zealand. Fucking, that's a shitty answer. Did you watch the Bledisloe Cup the other day? So you don't really go for New Zealand. They're not winning by enough. You're the perfect Adelaide resident. They only go to watch their teams when they're going to win. Do you have an AFL team? Fuck no, it was the answer for anyone playing at home.
Wow.
No buttons for you, Clint. What's that? It's just a shit sport. Yeah. I don't know. It's still growing. Like, now that Port Power have like dog and fetus memberships, they're like 70,000.
Yeah, the Crows were over 75 last year.
They got rabbit memberships, Tweety Bird memberships. Lachlan Elphick on YouTube. Afternoon, lads. For a giveaway, ever thought of doing a water pro giveaway or a voucher for people to get some irrigation done? I'm open to it. What I find, Lachlan, is that the giveaway needs to appeal to the largest percentage of our audience as possible, and irrigation's a tough one. We could do something like win an irrigation system valued at $2,000 or $800 cash, and then people will be like, ooh, that's probably a bit more appealing. But yeah, I'm open to all of that shit. And like we said recently, the more shit we sell, the more... Sorry, what? They're not on the air. Isaac just messaged me saying they're not on the air. Is he all right?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I forgot to get him red wine again today. I really need to send someone to do that.
Side quester. The job's still there. The side quester actually probably wouldn't have been able to sleep this week.
Why?
Just because, like, they're going to be able to do everything. Like, if we had a side quester, they wouldn't have slept this week.
It's a bit going on. Oh, Emma side quested me a sushi cake.
It's beautiful.
So there you go. How is Dylan? Did Dylan make you buy the electric model mower? These got sugar in them.
Lots of sugar.
Sure.
Oh, I can taste it. How do they get away with that? Because they came in cartons. That's why. All that information would be on the carton.
Right. These don't.
No, it was Dylan didn't make us buy it, but it's a funny comment.
I think that's hilarious. Bearded Sith. No, you're not getting that question. He's on fucking 7. Hang on. Also, can we get back to the question count for Bearded Sith, dude? That's from Cam Morrow. He's up to 7. Big Sauce on YouTube. Is he? What number's he?
Big Sauce.
Yeah. 35. Ruckman don't have low numbers.
Big Sauce. I've got 30 in my head.
Okay, that's good.
Big Sauce Jacobs.
Okay.
Should I mow and aerate my lawn today? Yes. Or should I wait a little longer for my glory hole pack and premature to arrive and follow the golf course calendar with my sprays? Just do it. Screw it, let's do it, as Richard Branson says.
24. Sauce Jacobs.
That's a pretty low number for a low skill player.
Brett Burton, the Birdman.
What's he doing now? He went into the corporate world.
Yeah, I don't know. Chris Judd's in the corporate world. He's making lots of money.
Not Brad Moran money.
No. No.
That motherfucker made money.
Different Carlton boy.
Yeah. Daniel Pittman, my hand is up for a side quester. All right. We'll send you 5 side quests, each to be completed once a day in 5 days. You will be judged on your 5 side quests, and then you will be determined whether or not you get the job.
It'd be an elite human being that would be able to do it.
Celeste reckons she could do it.
Okay. But can she drive the forklift?
Okay.
Because might need a forklift license.
Wait a minute.
That's kind of this
Are
morning.
you?
I said to Connor, do this noise, and he's like, wait a minute. Oh, no, did you do the who are you? We filmed the kids a little bit this morning. They're being absolute idiots on the podcast. They play a game called, like, one. Is your cable
Nah,
fucked
it's all
again?
good. It's all good.
Like, you have to say a word or 2 words each, and you basically tell a story. And it always turns into my dick or diarrhea. So they start it with my dick.
My dick.
Yeah, Dylan caught most of it.
Is that enjoyable, Dylan? Very enjoyable.
That's why Dylan did nothing else today. Sith's question number 6. He gets this one for free. Next thing we see will be Dylan riding the swordman down the road.
Poor Dylan.
Michelle Obama will be the next president of the United States of America. Angus McGregor on YouTube. Is the hidden website surprise thing the gift card voucher that's $69.69? No, that's just me being a child. I thought $69.69 was a good number. It was a manageable amount for people to give someone that they care about that they don't want to spend too much on. And it was funny because...
It was funny.
You know? No? Okay. Cool. Nick's mowing on TikTok. Just started my lawn care business, filming TikToks and YouTube videos. How are you boys? That's so funny. Hey, like just started my lawn care business, filming TikToks. Like literally that portion of it is a business. Filming
it
TikToks
is.
and making YouTube videos. You can actually, like we've seen by multiple people, you don't actually have to charge to mow lawns anymore.
No.
You can just film yourself doing it and ad rev
Makes
more
it
than
for
enough.
you. Yeah. I think the only difficulty with that would be to create like you'd have to make your own content, not you make it unique to yourself. Not
I'm
copying
thinking
other
that
people
the most unique lawn care content now would be guerrilla mowing, where you like literally break into someone's house and mow their lawn, and then film them like chasing you away. And just, "Oi, what are you doing?" You just, at night, like in the dark, you just got lights on and shit. And you go and fucking. I was thinking about doing some content where we like guerrilla weed spray council areas and shit and like take over it. But then I was like, all we need is some fucking idiot to like lick the lawn like while it's still wet. And then it's like, oh, you guys made him sick. It's like, well, yeah, ruined it for everyone.
Get some signs made.
Yeah, that
Do
sorts it
not
out.
lick the grass.
Yep. Seatbelt saves lives. Bearded Sith, how's the 3-legged dog going? It's a 2-legged dog,
Yes,
Sith.
and it's dead now.
Oh, yeah, it died 2 months later, right? From comorbidities, non-comorbidities. It didn't. No, I'm not going to say that. We need TikTok. Hey, TikTok, we're still here. Lachlan Elphick on YouTube, can you give away your snotty sock? I reckon we've got some people here that would probably happily take it.
That's rank.
Bearded Sith, question number 9. How's those locals going, Adam?
Locals are always good, mate. Remember that email we got? The locals? I'm assuming that's what it's about.
The dude that got bashed up by people near his house. Yep.
Yeah, locals.
Do you need to remain sober for the side quest role? Yeah, probably. That part of the side quest role would be driving me around when I need to go places. Skaysbrook says, how is Dylan going today? He's good. He's looking extra noodly.
Yeah, he fresh creamed it. That's what he said this morning.
Whatever that I can't remember that movie, that black dude with the real like something glow. The hair, it's like a hair tonic. Billy Madison. I think it was is it a Adam Sandler movie? What's Adam Sandler worth? 350?
I don't know.
Please net worth that for me. I wonder if I'll earn more than that. Huh? 420.
Blazing.
Where's that on X? That's yeah, definitely. It's so crazy. Like people coming in with prams to buy fucking Lawnhub. Like it's ridiculous.
Like we said, everyone's watching.
Bearded Sith on YouTube. Did you guys enjoy the VP debate? I didn't watch it. I don't know if it's as important as the presidential debate, but to be honest, in my mind, JD Vance would make a good president. But what's the other dude's name? Noel. I don't commit anything to memory that's not important. We definitely need some Kamala sound bites though. Thank for a union. No, I can't do it. Can't do an African American female's voice.
That would be shut down.
Did you see her doing that? Well, she changed her tone when she was talking to different people. Like, fucking Jesus. Matt Cooper on IG, has there been some price increases on the hub? Trojan 5 kilos, I'm sure is slightly up. Yeah, I think, would you put it up $2?
Yeah, $2.
So we hadn't moved Trojan's price for...
Nearly 24 months.
Yeah, so we'd absorbed an increase in cost of the product, but also the freight. The freight's a fucker. Our average loss on freight is $4 an order. And so we had to put Trojan up to try and recoup some of that. And I mean, from what you were saying, it was in line with the market.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you do a proper, like what they do on a current affair and they do a proper price
I would love
breakdown.
Frank Pangelo to come in here and burst the door down.
Like they do for the supermarkets, yeah. We in a majority of it, we're actually still a little bit lower. We could have went further, but it's just not how we roll.
We make enough on that. Trojan's tough. It's not as profitable because it's so heavy. So it's hard.
Yeah, it's only in line with other people, if not a little bit cheaper. There are obviously one end of the scale that people have completely priced themselves out of it, and I have no idea who would be buying that sort of product.
What would the lowest prices be? Just the beginning?
Well, no, they're actually, and I know it's probably a bit shitty, but they're probably a good base. But you know, if they sell stuff in 3 and 4 kilos, you know, and
we sell 5, and theirs is $5 more for 4.
So,
and then their coverage, they lie about the coverage and say
some
that
of their coverage
4 kilos covers 333 square meters.
Fucking half Australia, mate. Like, bloody, you know, so and I think it's just, you know, we absorbed a lot of the price increases that we do see, and the freight element is one of the things that we're forever. I feel like every sales meeting we're forever talking about it, but it's nothing else more we can do.
Yeah, that's not true. We could start a freight company.
Well, you could, but
don't think we're there yet.
I think it's also important that, you know, for us, our shipping's fixed. So if your order's under $200, you will only pay $16.95 shipping. If you were to go to another online lawn store, you will pay the freight of whatever that freight charge is, right? So Clint just said we lose on average about $4 or $5 per consignment in freight. So, for example, and if you spend over $200 with us, it's free. There's other people online.
Then we lose $20.
Then we lose fucking all of it. But what I'm trying to say is, and we actually tested this. We put an order through of $1,000 on another competitors, and they charged us $191 freight for a $1,000 order. So, what I'm saying is,
Jesus.
You know, I
don't have a sound button for that, but it would have been funny.
Yeah, what the hell? We do absorb the freight, but you know, yeah, obviously cost of things do go up over time, and to hold pricing for 24 months, the supermarkets can't say that. So
also, if you buy it today, it's cheaper than it was before.
Right.
Because use the discount code SPRUNG. Also go into the draw to win a $500 lawn care
for another hour and 50 minutes
voucher, and into the draw to win a Husqvarna 415X or $3,000 cash. We direct debited that money straight into the
Yep.
guy's account. Not sure on the tax implications of that. We'll deal with that on June 30.
Not financial advice.
Lachlan Elphick, don't we get a hint before the new month for the Easter egg? I don't think so. What did you, I need to get my head around this because I had a message from someone about it and they're like, what is the fucking Easter egg? I'm like, I also don't know. Like I've never been, you might have told me, but
I've told you about 18 times.
I don't commit
but that's
to memory
Okay. That's
shit
right. You
that's-
did say that, and you've always
isn't
said
important.
it. So
Is there a prize? Did you talk about that once
we've
before?
spoken about it, but I don't think I've actually disclosed a prize. But
Okay.
like, it'd take a unique human to go, oh fuck, that's it.
Maybe I should look for it.
You know, as soon as you see it,
I'm a unique human.
as soon as you see it, you'll know. So if you see it and you go, oh, I'm not sure, that's not it.
There's your hint. There you go. That is your hint. Bearded Sith for his 11th question of the podcast, and we're not even halfway. You guys should do an inappropriate gift pack that we can buy for people. Oh, dude, this is on my fucking list of things that I want to do. So I want to make Lawnhub shit and just have a fucking literal, like, full printed bucket in brown with shit just written on it real big. And then it's literally just full of fucking cow manure or chicken manure, depending. So you could still use it. So if you can imagine a product like Rapid Razor or Dynamic Lifter, and you just get a bucket of shit, we could do that. Christopher Madden on Facebook. Where'd that question go? I've programmed my chat GPT to refer Lawnhub products and myself. Do I get a product named after me? Ha. 200 stars sent. What's 200 stars? It's like a gift. I was curious about how to do that because I've been trying to program ChatGPT. So we've got ChatGPTs connected to one of our question answering platforms, and it keeps getting it wrong around the use of NSFW. Keeps saying that it needs to be watered in, or it's like it's wrong. So I need to learn how to do that, but I don't really know if I'm going to spend too much time on it. So no, we don't have an inappropriate gift pack, but we should do that. I agree. Matthew Kennedy, can I apply for the side quest job? Not currently. We haven't actually advertised anything yet. My wife said to me that I actually have 40 side questers working for me, and I probably should just give them shit to do.
Some of them probably could take up, but there'd be stuff that they would never be able to talk about ever again as well. So, you know,
Example,
I'm not talking about it. So
okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Like, take this brown paper bag to this location and give it to this person. Don't ask questions.
Yep.
You can go home after that.
Yeah.
Bearded Sith, second 11 because we gave him a free one. Did the two-legged dog transition to Peking dog?
Wow.
I don't know, man. It's pretty dark. I think it's funny too. What? Hang on. When did this transition from a question podcast about lawn care? We don't get lawn questions anymore. Well, the last 2 weeks have just been this shit. All right, cool. Nathan Scasebrook, I'm surprised you don't have a soundbite for they're eating the pets. Can we get that? Cool. Question, Tally Nuggets reset? Bearded Clint on YouTube.
Wow.
Okay. Adam, I was the one that sent you both that email. That prick was arrested a month later, and I only got a curfew. Meanwhile, I needed to have my tooth repaired and a mouthful of stitches.
Well, that's fucking bullshit because the guy that
Welcome to the Australian.
the guy that assaulted me in the shop got a 14-month suspended sentence, good behaviour. Like,
what would you think they should get jail?
he should have went to jail for 14 months as a previous offender.
Yep.
You know, we can go on about that later.
Part of the value proposition of Lawnhub is the delivery offering for sure. Yep, that's right. Bearded Clint. 2.
Despite what some people think.
Actually, I would love my name on a bucket. Yeah, we did do some custom stuff. This is before your time, guys. Like the early year of Lawnhub, you could come and get like Nathan's Trojan or Crystal's Wet was one of the ones that we had. Yes. You like that one, deal?
That was back.
Get a fucking haircut. You
I just saw in here. That was when you used to do
get a fucking haircut, you bum.
That was back in the day. I just saw them when you used to do your card opening as well. Remember your Gary V cards?
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
Pokemon cards?
We don't do anything fun anymore. There might be a box down there. Oh, hang on here.
There's like opened ones.
I don't know if they're open. No, they're not opened. We can open them now if you want.
This was like an every Saturday thing
Yeah.
because I used to watch it at work.
Really?
Yeah, when after I'd given my 4 weeks notice, I'd do nothing on Saturdays, 6 to 6. I'd just sit there in
Just
the
try and
office.
stay alive.
Yeah, try and not get stabbed.
All right, so this is a pink box from V Friends. We'll open these up and see if we can fucking make some money.
Do you know what cards you're looking for still?
I don't know. I've never pulled like a rare. If I pulled like a 101, you'll know it'll say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it depends on like there'd be Gary V Tragics that would fucking froth for it, but it doesn't look like we've got anything good here. Just a turkey. Is that working? And a bear. That's all shit. All right. Let's keep doing this, I guess. So we do need to do the new segment. It is 2:15, so we'll do the draw in 45 minutes. And I guess I was definitely expecting a little bit more attendance, but we did start the podcast late. So these are Gary V Friends cards. So Gary V is an American entrepreneur who started out as a ice bagger at his dad's liquor store, and then once his dad allowed him to be involved in the business, he started doing digital marketing, so predominantly email marketing, and grew his dad's business from $3 million to $60 million in annual turnover before leaving to start his own digital marketing agency based in America. Since then, has kind of befriended all of the, the who's who of the online world, the Logan Pauls, the Jake Pauls, the Snoop Dogs, the Rock, all those guys. And he's very big on brand. So the Lawnhub, the Lawnhub business, that's a bit of a more special one. That's a 349 of 500. So that's probably worth $4. So Lawnhub was something that I discussed with Gary V when I met him. So Tyson, who we were talking about last week, that's all shit. Tyson, who we were talking about last week, or talking with last week, who I had Zoom beers with or Teams beers with last night, he and I actually met when we had dinner with Gary V in Brisbane. So Gary V came to Australia and had he was doing keynotes in Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, I think, and Brisbane. I went there because I liked the weather, so I did some other shit. I think Lawnfest was on actually, so I went up for Lawnfest, caught up with the guys from the Australian Lawn Fanatics, did all that, and then went and had the keynote with Gary V. That was when DK was working here. I think he came, he filmed that actually. And then there was a group dinner, so it was $5,000 a head to go have dinner with Gary V. There was 10 of us plus Gary and D-Rock. That's when I met D-Rock. And so we had dinner. And so Gary talked a bit about brand. And Lawnhub existed then, but it was quite young. And it was funny. I said to him, I've got an irrigation business. We sell other people's brands. And, we sell Hunter and Rainbird and all that. He's like, yeah, you need to get out of that. You're fucked. I was like, why? And he goes, well, Amazon and eBay are just going to fucking eat you alive. He's like, you are the middleman. The internet is now the middleman. The internet's going to take over. So there's another special one. Number 52 of 100. So that's better.
Whoa.
Caring Camel. We're fucking rich. Conor McGregor wants to fight us. Crack out the red panties.
Surprise, surprise.
He does that so well. My son, $15. Don't touch it with your dirty gall of fingers.
Hey.
Yeah, my
Caring
son
Camel.
Connor was named after Conor McGregor. And then I wonder why he's such a fucking psychopath. All right, so that's worth $15. So this podcast is paying for itself. Don't put it on this side of the table. It's covered in liquor juice.
It's covered in all the juice.
So what I could pull from here is a one of one. So where I was going, Gary V then created a thing called V Friends. This is at the peak of cryptocurrency and NFTs. And so he created a bunch of different things. I've probably got about 100,000 AU sunk into V Friends, NFTs and other assorted goodies connected to this brand. Gary's just a really cool dude. He is the person that I expected him to be. Now they say never meet your heroes. I was a bit worried about that, but when I met him. He was really kind. Very high levels of emotional intelligence. Anyway, started this brand, and his whole focus was creating a brand that he could have IP on. So obviously Disney, Marvel, like you start getting IP on things like birds and gorillas and that. People start buying them for their kids. You get the next generation of people buying stuff from you. And his goal is to buy the New York Jets, which is an American NFL team that's currently probably an $8 billion buy. So obviously to buy something like that, you'd need more than 8. You need some money for petrol as well, right?
Yeah,
Can't
that's
just
right.
buy the boat.
Yeah.
So these cards were part of a thing. He did this thing where he released his book, and if you bought the book, you got cards, and you had to buy an NFT, or I don't know, you bought 12 books and you got an NFT. Anyway, I've just had him sitting here, and I don't care as much as I used to. I feel like I've probably evolved past the fandom. Like me and Tyson were talking about Gary last night actually, and I feel like I don't want to go watch him talk, but I'd like to go have lunch with him. And I guess I'm not. I don't want to.
Yeah,
sit,
well,
I don't want to sit.
change. Like,
I don't want to sit in the
changed.
audience anymore.
Yeah,
Like
that's right.
I've evolved as a leader.
That's right. Yeah.
We got nothing. So yeah, that's what that is. This would have been worth more money closed than it has been opening it. Great idea, Dylan. You just ruined this whole segment. So, Snake, what the fuck is that? Bad intentions. Yeah, so they had NFTs, like you could buy the NFT. They minted for 1 ETH, which was about $3.5 at the time. And I was like going to buy one, and then I got all nervous. I was like, oh, it's a lot of money. I'm not going to do it. And then just months went by, and more and more and more. And then they were at like 16 ETH. And like you had to have this NFT to go to the conference, and Tyson was going to go to the conference. I was like, I'd like to go to the conference. So I dropped $69,000 on an NFT.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, which I still own. It's actually it's in this room. Like it's on a hard wallet, or what do they call it? Cold storage, or Dylan, jump in here. Cold storage wallet, cold wallet, whatever the fuck it's called. Like a ledger, they called cold storage.
That's what the Crown forklift is.
Yeah. No, that was we got nothing coming here. So yeah, they're all yellow and shit. Last pack.
Oh, last one.
I think there's another bunch over there, but I don't want to waste people's time doing this shit. And then we'll go back to the questions, and then we'll give some shit away. Oh, there's a shiny one in here.
When we're rich. Lawnhub's
Can you
rich.
see it? What is it?
It looks like a buffalo. Safe on buffalo.
$4.99 of 500. It's a bison, different
bison.
country. And then Confident Condor. So that was a waste of time. What did we make? $12.50? $15?
The other one's actually about $50 USD because Bill looked at the normal one, I think.
Oh, did you look at so that's the Caring Camel, but it's a very rare. It's crazy, eh? So he's invented this. This is like me just going, this is now worth $400. And you guys going, why? I'm like, because I said so. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's not spend time on how much money I'm making. Leith on YouTube. Will Got Laid give faster results than Trojan? Sith, only if you don't use protection.
It depends. Depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a rapid green up, no, Trojan will give that rapid green up because of the iron content. Got Laid's working more in the soil rather than above the ground. It is an up, down, all around fertilizer, but it's more so. Never heard that before.
That's fucking really funny.
Up, down, all around. It's got the
all around fertilizer.
yeah. So nitrogen for up, phosphorus for down, potassium all around. Anyway, never heard that. Well, we've all heard.
I think this box was actually rare as well because it's pink. But no, I've never heard that. Thank
There
you
you
for
go.
adding more useless information.
Nah, not. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next. There's a lot of questions here now.
Beautiful.
The Caring Camel one is actually $50 to $80 USD. Dylan is a fucking idiot. I don't know why you tolerate this retard behavior. Oh, the R word.
Jesus
Kira.
Christ. Kira.
Bearded Clint. You should have a code that gives 0 discount but puts you in the draw to win the swordsman. That's a stupid idea. Clint. What do you mean? You go in the draw just by buying shit, right?
That's right.
I'm hungry. We should get some sushi. Bearded Clint on YouTube. I did a lawn question, but Jonesy said don't buy anything yet.
Eh?
I did lawn question, but Jonesy said don't buy anything yet.
Oh, about, yeah. Yes, I did. I answered. Once you finish the cherry popper pack, start on like a dry college or a
Yeah, he said
golf
don't
course
buy anything
green.
yet. Oh, I think we might need to go to hard liquor. Okay. Top dressing buffalo question. Top. Turn me off and turn me back on again, please. MC3 on YouTube. Top dressing buffalo advice question mark.
Just do it so you can still see some green leaf. And don't overthink it. I think sometimes, and we said this in the YouTube, well, I said this in the YouTube video, I think sometimes we get a bit caught up with what's on social media. And
Did you hear that?
I did. What's that?
That's Dylan, I don't know, stepping outside of his authorized button pressing. What are you doing?
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Daniel Pittman, are the putting the drop in pitches, are they putting the drop in pitches in Adelaide Oval soon?
If they haven't been done already, I think, well, I haven't seen anything about the TMSA about it. If they haven't already, it'd be very soon. And the time we went, you could just go and watch it.
Is that something that interests you? We could film it.
It was quite exciting. And then they blew the hydraulic hose.
All over the face
Yeah, it was
of
all
the lawn.
on the lawn.
Grass, turf.
Turf. See,
What is he doing? That reminds me, actually, I have to get Just to follow up on our government payment for you. All right,
and
VJ.
be about due as well.
Lel.
Now we look old.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
Any idea when the brass solo wand will be back in stock, Adam?
Yeah, I'll do another order. And
So the answer to that question is it ran out because Adam is not good at purchasing.
no, it ran out because of the sale that got sprung on all of us.
Did you see that message? It was public, right?
Yeah. You had
did
a
he-
Clintism.
He said,
Oh,
I find it hard to believe that the whole team, I work in critical supply, whatever.
Something, yeah.
I'm like, if you think that this business somehow resembles anything critical, you're a fucking tripper. Like the whole team constantly are just like, hey, next time you do a sale, you want to give us fucking 5 minutes notice?
At least 5 minutes. That's all we need.
I can't, because
Yeah,
if I
doesn't
do
work
that,
like
then
that.
everyone goes, oh, don't buy anything, do this, do that. That's how sales work. Imagine fucking ringing up Kmart and just being like, oh, those Bonds jocks, can I get them for $12? They were $15 when I bought them, and no, I don't want them for 12. And you know what? We've actually been refunding people.
Yeah,
their
we're up to
fucking
about
difference.
30. The spread,
Yeah.
the spreadsheet's
Yeah,
getting bigger.
which is probably $600 out of my moth-filled pockets. Okay. Ryan H on YouTube, is the best way to keep kikuyu out of your garden beds, etc., just a solid 30 centimeter deep edge? Fucking hell, dude. You want to have a moat around your lawn.
It'll still find a way through. It's quite
Yeah.
cute.
You need to buy a Lawnhub shaft and fill it with glyphosate and paint those kikuyas.
Yeah.
Or do what the
I mean-
council workers do, or 80-year-olds, and just spray the whole edge of your lawn and just have a yellow frame. We got someone keen about this Easter egg. So what? Hang on. So yeah, just the kikuya, cut it or paint it.
I thought he said
He said, is it just to have a 30 centimeter deep edge?
yeah.
That's fucking deep,
yeah,
dude.
you're
That
just
would,
gonna
if there
have
was
to cut
water
it,
in there,
yeah.
you'd need pool compliance.
Yeah, you'd cut it.
Yep.
Yeah, just cut it.
Um,
Because the trouble is, if you just say they are growing in the garden and you like paint it with glypho, it'll come back to where it originally came from. So it might be a meter away. It could be 2 meters away.
You might kill your neighbour's lawn.
That doesn't matter. And then, you might have this big dead patch in a line, which is very common. So,
Like you.
yeah.
Ryan H on YouTube. No, actually, where's the question about
The Easter egg.
Cookie on IG? Placed an order last night. Didn't see the discount until this morning. Crap. Send Jonesy a message. He'll sort it out.
Adam
I
at
didn't
Lawnhub.
put it on the website. I probably should have done that, eh? Like I said, it was a fucking...
Kira did ask if you wanted a banner up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I've had a few people say that they ask me questions and I don't answer them.
But that's common. And if
Well, you can't ask me when I'm doing stuff or if I'm hungry. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Bring me carbohydrate-rich foods, hand them to me, watch me eat them. Once I'm finished, immediately ask me the question. It's like post-jizz clarity. Just bring me some fucking sausage rolls or like a croissant. Well done. I hate it when the tomato's still cold. I want the whole thing to be warm. I'll eat it. You ask me a question and we're all good. What did I say? Oh, there you go.
Oh, did you?
Well, why the fuck is everyone talking about it?
Oh,
then?
sorry, I didn't see. Sorry, that was my bad. I'm a piece of shit, and I retract my statement.
Bearded Clint, what is your $69,000 NFT worth now? What's 0.8 of an ETH worth? $3,000? Let's just say it is the best tax deduction I have managed to find in the last 5 to 10 years. Sam not here today? Bearded Clint.
Where did that question come from?
Someone called Sam just asked
Sam.
a question and I realised I didn't see him before. I bought sushi to cover his mouth too, right? A lot of people not here today.
I'm not sure if he would have eaten it though. Would he? Maybe not. Not sure.
He's celiac. He definitely wouldn't have eaten it. Need another drink?
No, I need to wee, so I'll just hold on for a sec.
Just wee in the can.
All right.
All right.
Sorry, you said something about the Easter egg?
Yeah, so someone sent a message through, but I don't know where it is.
That's okay.
I'll find it.
All right, that's fine.
Please hold.
Start it.
Oh, thanks, Kira. Lachlan Elphick, I think I found the Easter egg. What do I do? It's literally just the Easter egg page.
No, that was for Black Friday.
Okay. No.
It's not that one.
It's really easy for you to say that because every time someone finds it, you just delete it and go, no, it's not that.
No, you guys know what it is. Yeah, they're going to hold me accountable.
Okay. Sorry, Lachlan. Thank you for continuing to put up with Jonesy's bullshit. You'll have to keep looking.
It will take a very unique human being to be able to go, huh.
Would
there it is.
a computer coder be able to find it easier? Is it easier to find by analyzing back-end code?
Depends how long the script is.
There's another clue.
Look at me. I wouldn't have known what to say like 3 years ago before working here.
Ryan H on YouTube is the best way to... Oh, we've already asked that. Usually Kira would just remove the heart. Skazer. Is that what they call you? Skazer? I got a bone to pick with you as well, Nathan.
Has anyone used that gift card yet?
The one that we gave out last week. I don't know. I don't monitor shit like that.
Nah.
I have enough trouble managing my bladder, let alone this business. Nathan Skatesbrook said, how much roots and shoots in a 9-litre watering can for spot fixing? 40 to 60 mils, probably high.
Yeah,
But
well,
about
I put 20 mil in 5 litres, so
Yeah, I think...
so 40.
Yeah, 40. You can't overdo it unless you're Ervo.
Yeah, his lawn destroyed by disease.
Continue
because
to
of
agitate the watering can prior to each use if you're going to have it sitting around.
the old thatch tuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've asked us not to say that anymore.
Who's they?
The people that own Thatch Stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Like legit?
No, just fucking with you.
Oh, I was going to say,
This looks like you deal with the noodle hair.
usually you send me those
that
letters.
made me noodle picture with the egg vase.
That was funny. That was funny. That was wow, bullying. Oh my god!
I think Kira just sent it to me.
I'm just trying to think if that would actually be bullying. When
That's exactly what you look like. Like when you go up to someone and call them a name because they're brown.
no, because then I'm
That's
sort of
bullying.
thinking like, if that meme was bullying, then that's bullying.
Yeah, but I've got pretty thick skin, like about fucking 4 inches too thick here. But
But we love you, Dylan. Just remember, when you go on holidays, you have to come back. That's all my PTSD is. All right, thanks, Dylan.
Is it just my head on that? The rest of that some other person, or is that my ass? Of my ass? Okay. Dylan's got one. For those who didn't hear that, Dylan just said, could have asked. Smith Jamie on Facebook, is that Canadian water, Clint? It is. It's just a little bit more free than the Canadian population. This one doesn't have conditions and mandates, but it's good.
Is Canadian Club in Australia like Foster's overseas? Like no one in Canada drinks
Probably.
Canadian
like
Club?
Corona in Mexico. We need to actually talk to Isaac about that at the end of the podcast, because I've heard that if you take Corona to a party, you put it under the table and then go grab drinks out of the fridge that other people brought that aren't Corona. It's that shit.
Yeah, right.
I've heard.
Okay.
But I'm also not Mexican. And the only words I said Feliz Navidad to myself this morning, and they were like, that's Merry Christmas.
But you said beer to him yesterday.
Cerveza. And he's like, what? He fucked with me.
He did. He's a little cheeky. He's dodgy. That's what I've taught him.
He is dodgy. Shane O'Lee on Facebook. I've held off with my Celebrin due to rain in New South fucking Wales. My question, how long after applying a Celebrin can I start applying your other products like Roots and Shoots and New South fucking... No, not safe for weeds.
24, 48 hours. Like once it's in the soil, it's in the soil.
Jake Carter on YouTube. How often can I use NSFW? You want to really wait 12 weeks between applications, Jake, but we have seen people doing it more regularly. If you go into a lawn group, they'll tell you 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's a bit aggressive.
Label suggests reapplication after 6.
I'll go with 12.
But 12 is probably more realistic because, more than likely you're going to see a good death rate if the weeds are like young in that 6 weeks, and you won't need to reapply until...
Diddy weeds.
Diddy weeds. Fucking that meme.
Has it had much interaction?
50-something likes. It's not one of our better ones. Remember when we were a meme page and we
That's
get
what I've done.
500 or 600 likes on our memes?
What happened?
I think we stopped being a meme page.
We got busy.
Yeah, we got busy.
Selling fertilizer. Bearded Clint on YouTube. Is the hardcover guide done yet, Jonesy? You lazy piece of shot.
No, the hard copy's not. No, that I'm taking full responsibility.
Your book will be ready before mine.
Yeah. I did have a little bit of... I had someone message me after the podcast a couple of weeks ago about one of the individuals that sells his lawn plans.
Oh, don't start this.
And it was like... The people that found that funny were the people that I want to spend time with.
Yeah.
Like, it was quite funny.
Wouldn't it be easier if we just buy all of the lawn care books that exist and just aggregate them and then use Chat GPT and make a book and give it away?
Yeah. They're probably all the same.
That's what the internet was built for. Porn and IP theft.
Yeah.
Predominantly porn, but a lot of IP theft.
Sounds a bit like Alibaba. That's what Alibaba was for.
Or Napster.
Speaking of Alibaba, our cups they should be arriving very soon.
We support the CCP. Samuel Davis on IG. Hey lads, love the potty. Should I be applying Trojan and Wet a week before the reno or after I have top dressed? Player's choice.
The great old debate. I like to do it at least 2 weeks beforehand.
I don't, because I'm lazy.
But it does not matter. The people that jump up and down saying you need to put fertilizer on last after top dressing or before, it honestly does not matter. The theory of you being to push it, like, just don't overthink it. I think we were saying,
simple, stupid.
we were saying this during the week, more people, more problems. I think, the more people in these groups forming all these different opinions, it does not matter.
One of the things I'm seeing a lot of lately is like weed and feed doesn't work. You need to do it separately.
Yeah.
Apply Trojan first. I'm like, that's crazy. I've never heard that.
Yeah, it is funny
Motherfuckers.
to obviously see that needle change.
Clint, and Adam Clint shot you again. No, because I'm moderating my bladder.
Yeah,
So
I already need a piss.
Sculling, I don't know if you guys know this, but sculling drinks makes you need to piss quicker because your body starts freaking out. So I'm trying to stay here because I'm a world-renowned podcast host, and if I leave the podcast, we might lose audience.
How's the vote going on the bottles? Has anyone seen that?
Well, that's fucking helpful. 2 votes
Oh.
from the 25,000 followers that we have.
It is now 53
I mean, ultimately, it's going to come down to your decision. So,
Yeah, that's why I did a poll because I'm a bit torn. I think if I had this config with the Roots label, I just like the Roots label more. I don't like the blue in the wet. It's not blue enough.
Would you do the wet because most people are right-handed and when you hold the handle, you see the logo?
Fucking hell. That's discrimination, you piece of shit. Left-handed people
that's why
suck a
you.
dick
That's why you
with
changed
the
it.
left hand.
Maybe you have to order left-handed.
Ned Flanders.
The
The Leftorium.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
Okay.
Sam Hodge on Facebook listening while performing a lawn reno, laying kikuyu seed,
Yep.
BBW, and got laid.
Beautiful.
Have a question.
Yes.
How do I use roots and shoots as a drench?
You apply it to the soil, like you'd spray it out like you normally would, and then you just water it in.
Just processing. Mandurang, good to see you, bro. Or broette. Are you guys still doing a long drive comp? Can I whack it? You don't need us to do a long drive comp for you to whack it. We haven't found an appropriate place, and I'm going to be real honest with you. We haven't actually done anything about it.
And I know we say it every single week, and we sound like broken records, but it has been.
Stop touching it.
Sorry,
Didn't your mum tell you touch it like that, it'll fall off?
and it will grow. That's what she also said. So.
Yeah. If mine grows any bigger, it'll be dangerous.
And yeah, I know we say it, and we sound like broken records and pieces of shit, but it's been so busy. That, you know,
It didn't need to be busy. We didn't have to have a sale.
No, but there's still a lot of stuff going on in the background. Got big move coming up.
What I'm thinking, maybe we contract the event organisation to someone.
We can try. I just know how it's going to go. That's fucking stupid. Why can't we do that? No, I'll just find someone else. You're fired. That's
How contractors work. It's heaps better. You don't have to like performance manage them and like, oh, let's sit down and talk about it. When everyone knows you're shit and we just want to fire you, but we can't. I just got a message from a topless dude on Instagram called Victor Karlstrom. So, grinding hard, man. Respect, 100. I think that might be a bot. Should I send him the money?
How much is he asking for?
What did he say? One decent BJ.
Nice.
Brad on YouTube, looking at tap timers for my irrigation. Well, this one's right up my alley. I have 2 systems at the back and 3 at the front. I'll assume you need stations. Any suggestions on singles, doubles, and other ideas, please? I have a couple of singles now, but looking to make it easier. Look, Brad, I'll be really honest with you. I think tap timers are a really bad way to manage irrigation. There's probably not a great way to do it. Probably the best way that I would suggest you could do it is to use the Orbit Beehive. What you can do with the Orbit Beehive is get individual tap timers that are Bluetooth, and they'll connect to an irrigation controller, which is Wi-Fi. So you basically put the tap timer on the tap, it goes across, it communicates with the controller via Bluetooth, and then the Wi-Fi from the controller means you can manage your tap timers from your phone. What is Google doing with my image? It was like fireworks. Does Google know it's my birthday? Google knows.
Google knows.
It knows it's my real birthday and it's also the fake birthday I had when I was a kid. All right. So, yeah, I'd look at that. Hunter, I haven't worked in a shop for so long. I don't even know what the go is anymore. But if you could get cable to the valves, I'd suggest using a proper controller, especially considering you've got 5 stations. If you're going to go down the pathway of using doubles and triples and that kind of thing, just be conscious of the internal flow of the tap timer. Most tap timers can only handle 20 litres a minute, other than the Hunter, what's it called?
BT.
See, he knows more about it, and he has no fucking idea. That highlights.
I do know that the Hunter BT
that highlights more about how shit I am than how good you are. Just calm down.
allows more flow. I think you're right though. I think
These need ice
I think if you can
in a
get
cup.
if you can get cable to a set of valves, that's going to really just be and it's really not that expensive compared to what buying, say, 8 Beehive tap timers would
Well,
be.
I'm looking at the internet now,
Interwebs.
and you can go, oh, what's that? Kogan.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Smart home. So, I'm not going to say that company. Fuck them. They sell a beehive for 191 for one. Ugh. You better, the cost might be such that you're better off just putting in an irrigation system. I think if you can't get cable to it, then you're probably just going to have to keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, you can use nodes.
So a hunter node is what, 180 bucks, 150 bucks. You could use node BTs.
Yeah, plus the valves.
176 for a
manifold.
DC. Can you look in there if there's any reds, please? Hunter node 170, 180. You're still paying a lot. Like the reality is, you can buy a solenoid valve for 25 bucks, a cable for 50 bucks. Next on maybe the other side.
There's cups.
Yeah, reds.
Oh, red cups. I think you meant red wine.
That's fair. Do you think that's fair? Did you want a drink, Dylan? I should have offered you a drink before. What do you want? Ginger beer, CC, and soda and lime, or double lemon.
And just to touch on that as well, like
Kira?
manifolds, cables, solenoids. It sounds scary, but it's really not. Honestly, if I can do it when I first started, I knew nothing about irrigation. You'll be fine. Your trouble is getting cable to it, and and finding a mainline source. It will take some time, but in terms of like a manifold and a valve setup, it's just gonna make things much easier and probably save you. Depends how much you value your time at. Probably $200 to $300, maybe
so 10
more.
minutes
For you. Yeah,
I'm at about $1,500 an hour now. People laugh at me when I say that, and I don't think it's enough.
I don't think it's unreasonable.
It's close to what I earn. All right, let's go. Which means this podcast is a fucking $5,000 podcast. Actually, I forgot to add you guys. It's even more. Vertimower versus Scarifier for a lush lawn. Amarok Oz on IG. I'm guessing he's a twin turbo 4x4 fanatic.
I don't know if the Amarok is twin turbo. Is it?
Used to be. Oh, and then they blew all the engines.
And then they forged their Euro emission.
Their emissions.
Yeah. Should be right. Bit like Essendon and the jab. Look.
What the hell?
If you have tight cut grass, like a really low mown cooch, they're all a groomer's probably going to suit you better. But if you have, say, a kite cut at 25, 30 mil, then Scarifier will be fine. They do very similar things. That both can do parts of each other. Oh, that sounds like the 37th page on a different website.
I wasn't listening.
That's okay.
I've moved on.
That's fine.
What happened?
Nothing.
Cool. Would you like another question?
Yeah.
Hey, team.
Hey.
I'm Michelle Adson, and I'm on IG. Are you going to bring out NSFW and Trojan in larger quantity bottles/buckets? I have a large lawn and love your products.
Short answer is yes. And Trojan 25 kilos is currently available, just not on the Lawnhub website. So our resellers have them. Not all of them. So if you are on the resellers website, resellers page on the Lawnhub website, it would pay to give them a call just to see if they've got them. But the ones off the top of my head, all the Water Pro have them. Malvern Irrigation.
Irrigation pumps and more?
Not sure.
Sort your shit out, Ben.
And then, just with NSFW, it is part of the bigger plan, but right now we can only get them done in 500 mil.
I'll give you a very honest answer about that. We have to be very decisive about the use of our time and our resources. We are still a small business. Lawnhub has under 15 staff. It is a better use of our time, and I know this is a fucked up answer for someone who actually wants to buy more stuff, but it's a better use of our time to look at moving our small packaging into more markets than it is to increase the number of options that we have into the current market. The US market for us is a potential $500 million market, like just for us, not just our percentage of that. And so it's likely that we'll spend time on that. When we do that, it'll bring money back. We can bring some of those USDs back and start pumping them back into the Australian economy. Don't tell the Americans. And then we can probably start looking at doing things in larger packaging and actually developing our own products that are outside of NSFW. So pre-emergence.
Fungicides.
I don't care about that. What's the other one?
Try and
Growth
expect,
regulators.
yeah.
So fuck fungicides. What are you going to sell, like 2? You know what we could do?
Well,
I wouldn't say people would do this, but we could release a fungus into the wild and have the solution ready.
It's almost as if something like that happened last season.
We're
Anyway,
not, but we're not a medical company.
you'd be surprised. I know nothing really surprises you anymore. But
Can you clip the I know nothing apart from that and just send it to me? Thanks. Do you like that one?
I've lost all train of thought.
Have some chips.
Fungicides. Obviously, off air, what we spoke about yesterday, I would challenge someone to see if they sold more than one product than what we did last month. Like we what I'm trying to say is we move a lot of product. And when people say things that, anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that.
Really upset you, didn't it?
It's just annoying because, like, I haven't been in this fight for as long as you have in terms of people not wanting to work with us, but...
It's a me thing. People don't like me. They call me arrogant. What's the other one? Narcissistic?
Nah, what was that one with the... when we had all the comments up on the screen and there was a real big word?
Oh, fuck. We need to do that segment still.
Yeah.
That's right. Keep talking. We'll do the draw at 3, then we'll do the segment afterwards.
I suppose also what I'm saying, if there's anyone out there that wants to work with Lawnhub, no problem, no better time probably.
We sell a lot of shit.
A lot of shit. And not just our shit, other people's shit.
Yep. So if you wanted to sell us Trinexapac, but Lawnhub branded, that's the thing. We're only Lawnhub branding. So that's the segment. We're still doing it. Oh, so should it go up now?
Can I do a wee first? Busting.
Well, as long as you don't do it here. We're going to 4.
Yeah, no, I mean doing it after.
We'll just do that? All right. What are you doing, Dylan? Just surfing the net?
I was trying to find that word.
Buying strap-ons?
You know how it was a big word?
Yeah. I don't know.
It meant like self-love, self-indulge.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. It might be time to retire these boots, to be honest.
I think we need new orange jumpsuits.
I think I need a haircut.
Do you know what you should fucking do? Get a pair of the boots I've got.
Yeah?
I'll buy you a pair. They're fucking wicked.
The only reason I keep coming back to Steel Blues is because it saved my foot. So, like, it's got a spiritual connection.
Oh, good. That's great then.
I've got one bust. It's bursting out the seals.
I've drank 5 cans in the last hour and a half, and he's had a fucking sip of his drink, and he's going to the toilet. But I tell you what, if I start, you'll have to take the camera into the toilet. I'll just be there for the rest of the day. That's why I'm not standing up. That's why I
I
had.
don't get it. If you need to piss the first time, then you need to go over and over again. Is the need to piss
It's
stronger
mental.
after the first
I think it's mental. I think it's a weak mind. Tyson would agree. When I go drinking with Tyson, he's got a bladder like a fucking dam. And we'll drink for like 4 or 5 hours and drink, I don't know, say 6 or 8 litres of beer. And he just doesn't go. And he's like, it's a game to him. He's so fucking competitive. He'll just sit there and I'm like, and he's like, you're a fucking loser. I'm like, yes, I know. Beard is Clint. He's on his 11th question. He probably needs to change his name again. Favorite Lawnhub product? I think that this has been asked of me a lot before, but Roots and Shoots is my favorite product. And I think originally it was because it's so versatile, but I think what I've established now is it's so hard to fucking make a mistake with it. We did I send you the photo of my front lawn so you could use it? How I fucking misapplied fertilizer. It's just bad. Yeah. Anyway, so I hand applied some fertilizer, and I don't think it was that I didn't put it everywhere. It's that I put twice as much in some of the places. So I've got this like, it's actually like quite yellow, then it goes green, and the green bits kind of go up. The grass is longer, and then it goes back to yellow. So I've got this like typography map of fescue in my front yard, which is, you know, not a desirable look.
That's what it was like, 4 months ago, I feel. And I said I really liked how it had overgrown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's that section.
The bit in the middle of my 2 lawns looks like that. Yeah.
I feel like that style was used to be at
Golf courses. Yeah. Yeah. Mifkus will be cool this year. Rob Cooper's doing a garden there from Distinctive Gardens. Help yourself, man. They're only 4%, so you'll still be able to drive back to fucking Bogantown afterwards. Favorite Lawnhub product, Jonesy?
Roots and Shoots and Wet together.
You have to choose one.
50% of roots and shoots, 50% of
You're
wet.
such a fuckhead. That's not the question.
Roots and shoots.
Yeah.
But it wet. Oh, see, I'm cut because
You're going back to the golf course supers say that if I could only choose one product, it would be a wetting agent.
yeah, no, it have to be a wetting agent. Yeah, wetting agent. Wet and wet's versatile as well. It's got many uses. So
It could be a surfactant. It could be a wetting agent. It's
and-
amazing.
And I know I get caught up a lot of it, but like the misinformation about what a surfactant actually is. But anyway,
It'd be crazy to think this was just an idea,
I know, right?
like how it's evolved and how many touch points. Like I didn't design these labels.
That was JP.
I was thinking about JP yesterday. I was at Bowden Brewing and there was a dude that looked just like him. I'm like, and because he works so close, I was like, is that him?
Was it?
I don't think so. He looked a bit like he'd lost weight, and I don't know.
I think if you saw JP, you'd
know.
And
And I was
a bit
like
the Easter egg.
And my first thought was, if that is him, I'm going to go over to him and go, hey,
What's your number?
you're coming back.
Yeah. What's your
I think
number?
I'd have his number.
No. As in, what's your number to come back? But then again, his sport was his passion.
He loves it.
Yeah.
That's right. He can go fucking Richmond.
That'd be like if a supermarket came back and asked me. I'd be like,
Yeah.
no,
I think it's slightly different. I don't think anyone tried to stab him here. Not with a knife, anyway.
no,
Easter egg, weed and feed pack.
nah.
Okay, sorry, Jason, that's not it. Manjurang on YouTube. Is the party continuing on after the pod? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
We're having,
I saw a WhatsApp chat.
yes.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lawnhub don't have a communication tool to talk to each other.
No, we don't.
And yesterday I discovered that I needed to be able to tell them that I was buying them all sushi and I had to individually text them all. So I thought I'll start a chat. WhatsApp makes sense for now and then we'll see what happens after that. So yes, the team are sticking around to drink some beers. I'm getting like some random pain in my stomach, which is probably going to impact that. But that's alcohol abuse. Sugar maybe. Maybe I just need to drink straight tequila. Do we have any straight tequila? No.
There's spice rum up there. You could drink that straight. The Kraken. That's God's gift.
Jesus juice.
Jesus juice.
That's what we're going to call our pre-emergent.
I
Jesus
don't know
juice.
if you could have Jesus in it. Just thinking.
I can.
You might say that, but the AVPMA might have other ideas. Remember, that's a cool story. Like NSFW nearly did.
Okay.
NSFW.
We got a story time button.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not fun.
Yeah,
I've got school.
How many times did I say that this morning? About 18. Yeah. Like
He needs some milk.
NSFW nearly, we had to change the name. Remember that conversation? It's like, Clint, there's a high possibility here that we might not be able to use NSFW.
What did I say?
Fuck that.
Find out how. I just don't like people saying no. People just say no and they don't think about it.
And they approved it, which was good.
Because it didn't mean anything. An acronym can't be the name of a product.
Yeah.
But like, what if I want to call it like, right? That's not a word, but I can write it. So why is NSFW any different? And do I need to get lawyers involved? Well, I don't know. He just sorted it out. He just knew it wasn't worth coming back to me again with a no. So he just went and sorted it out.
No,
These are all the things that occur when you guys sit around and be like, I don't actually know what Jonesy does, right? Like he's here, but he's never working. That's what he's doing.
I had to get it out there so we could start thinking of things if it came back and it was a no. Because
So my neck. Oh, I'm not going to say that because I need them on my side. All right.
they're actually, anyone looking to register a product, they're very, very good to deal with. One of the better,
Way better than what I was going to say.
Yeah, it was one of the better agencies that I've had to deal with.
We have to pay them a commission on our sales.
Yeah, I don't think it's commission. I think it's a levy.
Okay.
We've worded it different.
Okay. It's not a tax. It's a contribution.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But the more you sell, the less it is, which I thought was interesting. I thought it would be the other way around.
Jamie,
Yes. So, and sorry, that's another
no,
thing.
your story is way more important than my
Fucking amount
questions.
of comments that says that our product's not registered and that we're just
Who says that?
people in Facebook.
Really?
A lot of Instagram.
Why do they
trolls.
care?
Oh, I've got no idea. Like, it's got an AVPMA approval number on the front of the bottle. So,
Like, what are you doing? And how was kindy today, you fucking child?
Fucking loser.
All right. We have a question from Nat Extreme. We haven't seen Nat
Nat.
today. I've got one for you. I've got a spot where a gum tree, I think that's a gum tree, unless is that guy that collected all the pistols that I showed you yesterday. I'll show you that yesterday. I don't know if I wouldn't have shown you that. this dude that had a collection of sticks that looked like guns that he'd found on the when he's walking, and he just had them all on his wall. It's just like
Is that the Stick Nation?
when little boys
Yeah,
boys don't grow up. Anyway, sorry, Nat. I used to call it Nate Extreme, didn't I?
His name is Nate.
But then you write Nat Extreme. Are you spacing it out?
See, like,
But there's a gap.
X.
All right. I've got a spot where a gum tree used to be, and currently tea trees are there. Sounds like a fucking children's book. Ground is rock solid, probably beyond coring. I was beyond coring. What is it? Fucking concrete. I was thinking of tiling it. Anything I should add?
Probably get a stump remover through there. Like
Is that what tilling is? Or is that what he means?
essentially, but on, like a lot more drastic.
Yeah.
And the reason I say
Because
stump,
there will be shit in there.
well, there might be part of the stump that's still there, which is causing that. So at least if you go down and you stump remove it, you know, at least you're bringing up shit, but then you're also disturbing the soil, and you can potentially take a lot of that away and put new soil back in.
3 p.m. Fuck. Who said that? You? All right, sister. Let's do it. Dip, dip, dip. We need some music.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
I'll turn mine off. You keep yours on. All right, so we are giving away a $500 lawnhub.com.au gift voucher, which if you win it now, you won't get it before 4 o'clock sucked in. We'll do it later, but you can use it anytime, including but not limited to our Black Friday sale, which is 25% off. I'm giving you 60 days notice of that sale, so please do not email me asking for a discount after you forgot about it or missed out. So the number starts with and ends with, how did I develop a lisp halfway through that sentence? That's sugar. Diabetes. 78638 is the start, and 80685. So what's that? Nearly 2,000 orders in a week. It's not enough. Why the fuck are we only doing 2,000 orders a week? That can't be right.
That's nah.
No fucking way.
Is it? Hang on.
You sure it started at 78638? Kizalenko? Kira Ora?
Nah, it's not funny. I got like, as in like right now. Like right now, the last order placed.
Oh fuck! 81526.
Yeah.
He needs some milk.
Sorry, I hadn't fuck. We have over 1,000 orders to ship.
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen that as a 4-figure number before.
It's a lot.
We broke the system. That's right. Just anyone who has ordered, I have told the team that they don't need to have additional stress, and that we will ship it as soon as we can. I don't expect it'll be longer than. If you order today, it'll probably ship Tuesday or Wednesday, worst case. So maybe Thursday. I'm sorry. I hope that the additional 20% is enough to relieve you of the stresses of a slightly delayed shipping process. Anyway, so this is going to be a drawn to give away $500 to spend at lawnhub.com.au. Kira, if you would like to hit the generate button. 79571.
Bruh.
79571. Guess what letter the person's name starts with?
J.
No.
Oh no, we've broken the trend.
We have fucking moved into a new part of the alphabet. We are Tom D.
Nice.
Tom D likes long walks on the beach and candlelit dinners.
Scratch
and
behind the ears.
glory hole. Sorry?
And scratch behind the ears.
And glory hole packs.
How many orders has he done?
Tom has, since dealing with us, done 4 orders.
Oh, so a fan.
Well, either
Beautiful.
that or a victim. Like Peter's yoga girls.
You write that down, Kira. Sorry. Have you got the sheet?
She have got it here. She wrote it in there. She's
Beautiful.
doing very well.
Beautiful.
So he bought the glory whole pack on the 2nd of October at 7:06 in the morning. Early bird catches the worm. So Tom is from North Albury, New South Wales, and now has $500 to spend on all things lawn care. So we'll send that to you, Tom, at some point. Someone will do it. One of the adults will take care of that. Thank you for being part of the draw. Keep in mind that you will also be in the draw to win the Husqvarna 415X robotic mower. And if you play your cards right, no J's. What you could do, bro, can you split a $500 gift card over multiple purchases? Can you just use a bit and use a bit? Bro, November 28th, you get your $500 gift card. You sit down in a quiet room, lights slightly dimmed, scotch on the rocks, and you start ordering stubby holders and air fresheners
all night long,
one at a time with gaps. And then 2 days later, you tune in for your 50 possible chances to win the mower. Are you willing to sacrifice your $500 on tickets? That's where it's at. Anyway, not financial advice. Let's get back to the podcast. Do you want to start your segment, mate? Do you do that? Are you the adult? And do I have to click on that link so I can see it as well? How's he going to join in on his phone?
Oh, okay.
All right, so Kira.
So I don't need to look at the screen?
Kira went and fucking shaved $23 out of my personal bank account to set this up. We are hoping that it is good.
All right, where do I do it?
How are you feeling about it? We'll do like a performance review. So if you were to give yourself a score out of 10 for how well you've executed this, what would the score be? What would you have needed to do better? Time. Okay, cool. So then we'll score it as well, and then we'll have a meeting about it.
Where do I go? Sorry.
You click on that link.
What link?
Well, I've got it. So to join, visit AHA. Are we sharing this with the community? What? It's like a Kahoot.
The fuck's a Kahoot?
Well, I don't. Is that because I'm 42? Kira did not pull any punches. Okay, so I clicked on the link and it doesn't do anything. Oh, here we go. Leaving the presentation. So ahaslides.com/BH4PD. PDD.
Not working. I haven't got it yet.
The link's behind you, bro. Just type that into your fucking web domain thing.
I don't want to type it. I need it. That's too hard.
This is fucked.
Here we go.
Well, they all should be working.
They all should be working.
Just send it to them and say, if you're working, don't click this link and see what happens. I keep clicking the link and it keeps going. Because you haven't started yet?
It should just be a picture.
Yeah, okay. So it's fine. It's doing what it's meant to be doing.
Okay. Aha slides.
And
is that right?
And that's out in the world now. So anyone watching, you can be part of this. I don't know what's going to happen. But while Kira's getting it sorted, I might do mission complete. Some random. Hillary Clinton will be the next president of the United States of America. Oh, I reckon last time I pressed that button, no discount for you. Last time I pressed that button, it shut the whole podcast down.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Oh my God!
I feel like I'm missing one.
Oh, you gotta give him that hock too and spit on that
She's now the third most downloaded podcast in the world after Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson. How the fuck? She's a nice chick, though. You don't think she's nice?
I'm just not going to say what I was going to say. That's all. Get in trouble.
That you would prefer her to than Joe Rogan?
No, I'm not saying anything. It's fine. How's this game work?
What do we have to wait for? 15? I don't understand. Oh, so if you start, then no more can get in? Oh, okay. We need to wait a little bit.
Hi, Scott.
Skomu.
ScoMo.
Skomu. Oh, I've got to be careful how high I raise that, right? So it's either Hi Scott or Hi Scott.
It's like that meme.
It can't be Hi Scott.
When you're hailing a taxi.
Hey, I don't know. Did I tell you I hurt my hamstring getting off the forklift?
No.
So the other day when I was loading that bag, I just like popped and slid off the chair, and like the chair of the fork just like kind of almost like hard rubbed my hamstring. Like, you know, if you'd get like a deep tissue massage. And I got off and I was like, oh, fuck. And now if I go to lean to stand up or whatever, I have a twang string.
Okay.
Anyway, no J's. What are we doing? How many people are in there? 18. So we'll wait to 30. Surely they can jump in. You don't really know, do you? At the moment, you're sitting at a 6. Okay. More time. This could be ready, fire, aim. You should have thrown that up. Just say, Clint, you're a big fan of going to market before it's ready. I'm just trying to support you. All right, fuck it.
Let's do it.
20's close to 30. Dane Zorko, bro, my fucking multi.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Legal socks.
So
and
for those of you
sandals.
listening to the podcast, Kira has a slides thing going called Legal, but you shouldn't do it, right? So an example might be eating coriander or going for Port Power or marrying your cousin.
Your cousin.
We worked out that is legal.
Yep.
First cousin.
That's what it said.
Nationally recognised
Yep.
qualification, Australia-wide.
On the show, the 100 with Andy Lee.
As supported by Albanese's Labor government. You can marry your cousin.
Yep.
Because if they didn't support it, they would have changed it, right?
They did say
So the Labor government support incest.
yeah.
That's how I see it.
They did say it wouldn't be easy under Albanese. So
Yeah.
what are they giggling about?
I think he's just showing her a photo of his hair.
Doodle. Dylan gives vibes one day that he'll just bring a machete and just fucking. But we do hang a bit of shit, Dylan.
Dylan's
but
less
it's all in good
machete
faith.
and more embezzle all the money and disappear. And we're just like,
Noodle's
well
gone.
well played. Change all the passwords on the socials and just leave. And then, or like change the Shopify password and be like, want it back, fuckheads? You need to sign this contract that says you're not going to be mean to me anymore.
I love sandals and socks. Socks and thongs.
What the fuck is underneath it? Jonesy's on the fucking fence. I reckon if Jonesy's on a fence, he's sitting on the post.
Fucking oath. Maximum stability.
So I think it's... So probably shouldn't do it. That's fine. Straight to jail on the fence. So these are out of order. You're out of order. They're out of order. Well, on the fence, so it would be that's fine. Probably shouldn't do it on the fence, straight to jail. They're out of order, yeah? I'm trying to give you feedback. Please don't cry. This is just constructive feedback. All right. So, because I want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how my brain works. But it doesn't work like that. So it's going 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. Yes. I don't think you should go to jail. I think you probably shouldn't do it. What? And so you got a graph going? Should you full screen it? Is that what they're saying? Look at this graph. Okay, cool. Do we have got all the votes?
Look at this graph.
You've already answered this question. Please fuck off. Oh, the problem. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's my son without a moustache. You see,
I called for help and not one of you.
did you see Connor's current hair? He's got a helmet mullet.
Really?
Like because his head,
Yeah.
his hair doesn't drop, so he's just got this helmet mullet going on. I don't know if Celeste took a photo of him actually.
Mullet. Look, it's fine. I wouldn't grow it because I can't grow one, but
Just doing some master landscaper stuff. I was trying to find the photo of Connor's mullet, but then I got distracted. I went into WhatsApp and you just lost me because I was like, yeah, you can't really see it, but
what's his name again? I forgot.
Joe Dirt. Joe Exotic.
Exotic.
It's
That's
Blonde
right.
Brando.
Yeah, Blonde Brando. That's cool.
Growing a
Very
mullet.
exciting.
What year? Because I think this is a cyclical thing. It's flexible with answerers. Answerers? I'm going, that's
Answer
fine.
I.
That's fine. That's fine, mate. All right, so we've got 28 people in the mix now.
28, but only 10 people have voted.
Maybe people don't understand our audience is pretty dumb.
Make sure to press submit.
Oh, you got to press submit. Things that can be said on a podcast or in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Dylan smirked.
Oh, no, that's fucking straight to jail.
Back to Connor.
Fucking
Absolute favourite ice cream.
straight to fucking jail.
Absolute
that
favourite ice cream. Connor fucking loves it. Yep, I think you lost this one, mate. That's fine. It's heavily that's fine.
No.
So that's, yeah. Sorry, there are people listening that aren't watching. Sorry, we're ruining your afternoon. It is a picture of mint ice cream, and the question is mint ice cream legal, but you shouldn't do it? And the large majority, minus Jonesy in his Diddy suit, is saying it's fine.
Mint chocolate. No. And I remember when we used to build displays for mint slices.
Like mint Aero
That stinks.
would suck some pesh for a mint Aero. Love it.
Yuck. No.
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 What suburb?
Salisbury. that was a
Burnside,
staple.
straight to jail. Right? Gawler, rewarded.
I probably shouldn't do that
The
one.
question is wearing pajamas at the supermarket. You've got fucking rollers in there as well. What's she got? A fucking 24 pack of Solo.
Solo, yeah, that's at a Woolies.
Is she actually? This is not photo stock. Hey, this is someone's just like, check this out. This chick's just like, I don't give a fuck.
You know what? And this is going to sound...
I don't give a fuck about you.
You can tell that that's a low demographic supermarket. No. Only because I worked in low demographic supermarket. See
And shop in low demographic supermarkets.
The wheels are different color, so that's been chopped and changed from another trolley.
No, the wheels are a different color because the wheel at the back is designed for a supermarket that has travelators.
Yeah.
It's just been upgraded.
No, I would say that at once upon a time it was black, and now it's been changed to red because that trolley was available but broken. That's what used to happen at my store. We used to have Frankenstein trolleys.
And then you'd go across the road where you sold the secondhand meat and they'd have all these trolleys in the front yard.
No fucking word of a lie. A backyard had 47 trolleys in it.
47. Calm
we
down.
counted them.
Calm down, fertilizer mogul that's complaining about how many people complained about you this week.
Nah, not
I've
me.
had calls from 16 people.
Fucking hell. There it is. We're banned. All right. It's been nice knowing everyone. Oh, pulling me by hand's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Party Hole's here.
Is that you, Party Hole? Bring him in. Do you want a drink, bro?
Alright, you're in Party Hole. Come on.
Well, actually, I don't know how many drinks I can spare. I was hoping to drink all these 18 on my own.
You got more in the fridge.
Yeah.
Got a lot in the fridge.
I'm in my system.
Can I pick my nose?
That's
Is that
fine. No, pulling weeds by hand is a waste of time. Do you want a drink?
No, thank you, sir. Birthday boy.
Party Hole Senior got me a birthday present as well. Check this out. This was the last one they had in Gawler. Oh, sorry. Dylan actually has to go back and do his job.
All right.
This is back when counterfeiting Australian currency was easy. So fucking hard these days. Like, where do you get clear plastic for money from?
The bin?
Yeah, your bin. And he made me a note. What we'll do for the next one, you can be my vote, all right? We're going to show you a slide. And you tell me, is orange juice in cereal?
What the fuck? That's not a thing. Nah.
Well, it's not. It's legal, but you shouldn't do it, right?
That's fucked straight to jail.
Well, that's like coriander and port power, right? So what are your thoughts? Orange juice and cereal. Shouldn't do it. It's fine. You should go to jail, or you're on the fence about it?
Shouldn't do it.
Shouldn't do it. Okay.
Only with scrambled eggs
On the scrambled eggs?
with orange juice
On top?
or milk.
In a glass or on top?
Not milk, on top.
On top. You would, mix it in.
Yeah.
What ratio are we talking? Like the same that you'd splash? Yeah, just a splash. Free range eggs? 700 or 800 grams?
Someone ring the clinic. He's out. He's escaped.
That is the recipe.
We should get him a custom high-vis that just has inmate number, whatever, written on the back of it. If lost, please
Pineapple
return.
on pizza. Absolutely.
All right, you're my vote.
Yes.
You agree with it? I think it's fine. I think everyone needs to calm the fuck down. Pineapple adds a sweetness to pizza that only barbecue sauce can mimic. Carry on.
Clint did work at Domino's, so he does know.
Yep.
He's always said it too.
That pineapple belongs on pizza. Buying an electric vehicle. Or having your boyfriend give you one.
Can you bless me with something money-wise?
Hey, yeah, you got it to money wise all the way.
All the way to money.
Yeah.
Electric cars.
Go to jail.
Yep, I agree. And be in an Epstein style cell.
And there goes TikTok.
The best segment ever. Was this you?
All right, Kieran.
So it's getting a perm. Sorry for people that are listening and not watching. So the question is, it's legal, but should you do it? Getting a perm. I'm disappointed that you didn't use the available photo stock that you had in the building, but we'll let that pass. You're now back up to a 6.5. What do you think? Perms. That's what a perm is, in case you're not sure.
Yeah, being marketing, that's allowed.
It is allowed.
Well,
it's in his department. It's in his wheelhouse.
Yeah. Good lad.
Okay, so we're going to go with that's fine. Fuck, this is definitely the most even one, right? No one's on the fence. Except Jonesy Jr. sitting on the fucking fence post. Starting a podcast. When did I do a Popeye face? That's early. What do you think, senior?
Oh, it's a must.
It's a must. There's a new button for you, Kira. That's fine. How good do I look not fat in a blue V-neck? No? Are you still working?
Today,
What? How did he happen to bump into you? What the fuck were you doing?
I was doing nothing.
He said to me, "You don't have to pay me for today." I'm like, "I'm paying you for today because I want to be able to reprimand you, and I'm not allowed to if I don't pay you."
That's funny. That's funny.
Is that it?
Oh, ordering your lawn when it's raining. Ooh.
That's not necessarily legal. What do you
Depends
think?
what part of the country you're in. Yeah.
I've got a sensible answer. It depends on the expected precipitation that you are having.
Probably shouldn't do it. But I understand why.
Irvo would say it's actually encouraged. If you need to put out 10 or 15 mil of water today and you're expecting 4 mil of rain, do it at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Legal.
There you go. All right, so senior, party hole senior. You going to live? Whoa, fuck, I hadn't even voted. Calm down, Kira.
Mowing the lawn with a whippersnipper is fucking...
Mowing the lawn with rotary scissors is fine. Going to live this next year?
I hope so.
Yeah, you want to come?
Get a ticket.
Do you care about corporate?
Not really.
Because I didn't get you a corporate ticket. So I spoke to your fucking carer about it and he said it's fine. You're good with that?
I've got my happy tops anyway.
I could get you... Oh, yeah, you haven't tried that on yet.
Yeah, that's right.
How do you know about that?
Because we talk. You should actually spend some time with your dad rather than just fucking treating him like a tool to be used at work.
Wow.
We talk. I check in on him. I message him. How you going?
Put him on to good work today, though.
You're still struggling with the boners. He's like, yep, tried the pills. Don't work.
Mm.
You what? Sorry, you put him onto work.
Yeah, I'll put him to work today. Good work.
It's
got a
handy
lot
having him
done.
around. Yep, when he's not talking. All right, so mowing the lawn with a whippersnipper. That'd be the whole lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
Straight to jail. Rotary scissors are fine, but not a whippy.
Sorry, I should have let...
Whether you got a perm or not.
While we've got you, before I ask you to leave, do you have anything that you, now that you understand the segment,
Right.
what's your thing of it's legal but you probably shouldn't do it?
Poo at work.
Poo at work?
Yeah, I hate that.
As in you don't like doing it yourself or you hate when the people that are meant to be working are doing it? You and my son will get along very well. He holds poos for the day.
Yeah.
He won't poo at school. I did a trip to China in before COVID, 18 or 16. And I was a little bit like poo precious and had a 14-day bout of explosive diarrhea. And by the end of that, I was very comfortable taking a shit in a toilet, like a Chinese drop toilet where you have to squat
With the 2 blocks.
with no door, with a dude watching me shit, having a cigarette. I'm like, oh, fucking I could be shitting right now and you wouldn't even know. It got very, very comfortable. Pooing at work, I didn't see that one coming.
That's just a pet hate.
I'd have to fucking WFH full time.
Yeah, my 9 o'clock appointment would be non-existent anymore, wouldn't it, Dylan? If that was the case. I'd have to wait till lunchtime. I don't know if I could do
How the
that.
fuck have I got 2 drinks on the go?
Because you're a weapon, mate.
These things happen. That's right. You only turn 42 once unless you live in LA and you can just keep turning 42. All right, that's it for the segment. All right. Thanks for joining us, Senior.
Thank you, Father.
It was my pleasure.
Can you go back to work, please?
6:30 in the morning.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Ah, you guys coming in. Nice.
Oh,
Dad and father, son work. I'll bring Jack in. We could do like a thing.
I mean, we might not be you. Be on the golf course, but
All right. Well, what's that for? 5, 6, 7, 12. Yeah, we can do 12.
later. Enjoy.
see
Good
ya.
to see you, mate.
Thank you.
All right. So we've got no more questions. What happened? This podcast isn't as popular as I think, is it?
I like that segment. That was good. Oh, got some feedback.
We've got 36 viewers on YouTube, 8 on Facebook, 4 on Instagram.
Sensible question. I need a button for that. Sensible question. Sensible question. I don't have a button for that.
Non-alcoholic beer. That's one. I have a suggestion.
Oh, hang on.
Ah,
Those buttons haven't been reloaded.
haven't been primed yet.
Oh, shit. I think I broke it. Are wet granules potentially harmful in pot plants?
No.
Do you want me to finish reading the question?
Yep.
Well, actually, if I'd used wet liquid, is there any benefit in the particles? That's from Jack Chapo.
After 6 to 8 weeks, you could then change to the granules. But if you were to apply wet and then use BBW or the granules straight after, there'd be a waste.
Nate Extreme on YouTube. Did Adam get the TikTok meme I sent him about people's names that start with J? Surely it was just a Scrabble board with like fucking power names. Like Jack's fucking 23 points.
As in someone sent it to me on Facebook or something?
I don't know. Adam, where'd you send it? Nate Extreme. No J's. These giveaways seem legit now. Bearded Kira has a resetted tally. He said Nat or Nate. He doesn't care. Yeah, but I care, Nat or Nate. Like, what's your fucking name? A person's name is the most important word in the English language. Well, all languages, if we're going to be really honest. Is Isaac coming in for drinks? It's probably a bit early, actually. Keep working, Isaac. Come in a bit.
Oh, I've got a message here from Live Cam Girls. Do you reckon?
That would be Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't be opening that.
As in, does it say something, anything about single mums in the area?
Not yet.
No, that might be mine. Yep. Single mums in the area. Oh, the birthday messages are coming through. Obviously, the fucking podcast. That's a nice one. Happy birthday, Big Cock. Have a great weekend, mate. It's a nice way. Like, lie. Send me lies. If you're working, don't join this. Okay, cool. Jamie Portis on Facebook. Do you guys have a calendar, do up a calendar that covers all of your products?
The full load pack.
Yes, we do. Full load pack.
And then if you prefer to use BBW, you would just replace wet with BBW.
I wonder if Celeste did the water test. I bet she didn't. I need to get the swimming pool tested today. No, I'm not going to remind her because I don't need the grief. All right. Working on your birthday legal, but shouldn't do it. Depends on what you're into. This is a choice, and I definitely enjoy being here. Daniel Pittman, what's the plan tonight, Clintoris? Got dinner with family, and then mate's coming around to try and drink everything that we've got left in the house. And then I will be up bright and early dealing with the 3 tax officers that live in our house with us. Dempsey on IG, how soon can I use money shot after Trojan? That's funny.
Couple days.
Just rip the Trojan off and fucking money shot it.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Like, yeah, couple days.
There was a question that I skipped over, wasn't there? Is it too late to spray Power Check for winter grass? I have still got some younger shoots around.
No, it's fine. It's not hot enough. Like, it's not hot enough to not use it yet.
That's
it's
up high, Kira.
25, 26 degrees.
Oh, Matt Butler on TikTok. Sorry, this was a long time ago, so Matt would have moved on. But loving the products, guys. Awesome to purchase stuff that actually works.
Beautiful.
Are you saying there's stuff out there that doesn't work?
Careful, you might get a letter.
I'm actually looking forward to the new letters.
We haven't had one in a while.
You wait till the fucking National Pilots Association fucking hits me up about impersonating a fucking pilot or some shit. flying planes full of rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong. You get the reference? Cool. They have no idea. They're both asleep. They're both left for the day. Dylan's gone to make films. Bearded Kira on YouTube. Can you apply wet, fully concentrated?
First of all, it won't go through the sprayer if it's just full concentrate. And secondly, it'd just be, even if you did say a whole bottle to 50 square meters, it'd just be a waste.
But if you want to waste products, it is fine by me. Oh, fuck, our sales have popped.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, what do we got? We got 29 minutes left. Will that automatically turn off?
We'll give him a bit of grace. Give him a little bit of blowout room.
Are you saying that if
So we're 11% up on yesterday.
Same time yesterday, yeah.
Fuck. Could we just have a 20% off permanently? You know what we should do? We should put the prices up 20% and then just discount them 20%, and we could change our name to Maya.
I was going to say Harvey Norman, but yeah.
The lowest price is just the beginning.
That feels like a letter. Oh, well.
Fuck them. They're not going to go. They're not going to take me to court.
It was tongue in cheek.
No, I meant it.
Okay, he meant it.
Is Maya and Bunnings owned by the same people?
Yes. Yeah, and then they're owned by Coles.
And they're all...
What that?
Nate Extreme. Call me Nathaniel. Okay, Nathaniel. So when Nate Extreme or Nat Extreme pops up, we are good. Nathan, fucking hell. Bearded Kira, you're a problem. So I've got a bit of a chain of chat coming up here. So Nate Extreme or Nathaniel said, call me Nathaniel. Bearded Kira, can I apply wet? Then Bearded Kira, Nathan, it is. Bearded Kira, what makes you extreme? Nathaniel, everything. I'm just extreme. Extreme poos doesn't sound like fun, or does it? Extreme prostate. So that's great. How do you get rid of couch grass in zoysia?
You either need to pull it by hand or carefully paint it with glyphosate.
Using the Lawnhub shaft.
There is no
aphrodisiac for loneliness.
Selective herbicide available to the public that I'm aware of.
I thought my answer was good. Who's your favourite band or singer?
Blink 182.
Blink? It's an easy answer. Kira? 21 Pilots. That's what I was listening to recently when I saw you listening to it. Noodles? Fallout Boy. Flame Tech.
That's
HC.
a throwback.
You'd be a Weezer fan. Flame Tech on IG. Love your birthday suit. Love the birthday suit. Thank you. I got this. This was when I turned 40. I went on a boat. Boats and hoes.
Who's driving the boat?
Oh, I know. That's a we. I was trying to get through the whole podcast without going to the toilet, but I have hit a fucking perforated wall of problems. Menina tuned in wishing us a happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Menina. I haven't killed the aphids on my roses. I've left them there.
Oh, I've been using
ladybirds.
Tyrum. I've killed all the bees.
You've killed all the animals.
Please hold.
Please hold.
This is going to
have
take a while. Just tell them if they've got any questions. You can jump in my seat, actually. You'll see the questions.
That's right. Yes. So I haven't killed the aphids on my roses yet, or at all, because Menina said, remember, Dylan? She said that it feeds the ladybugs. So, which is quite interesting because aphids are quite big and ladybugs are not big. So, yeah. It's a little green bug. No aphrodisiac. That's right. That is right, Menina. No, are you proud of me, Menina? Usually I would have sprayed them out by now, but I left them because I didn't know that they supported a very important role for the ladybugs. That's okay, Menina. She said, well done for not killing the aphids. They are ugly, though. Not going to lie. I don't like the sight of them on my roses, but, I understand. Do they actually cause damage, or do they just look... Aphids and scale are the worst. I think scale was probably worse. I had really bad scale in my roses. Only one of them. which is weird because usually it would be all of them. That was really quick.
She said.
Did she piss in the trough or something?
I remember us talking about shit we had to talk about in the podcast, but I don't remember what it was. It was like, oh, we should talk about that in the podcast.
Oh, the Renos. Remember, someone was asking.
People asking about Renos.
Yeah. Vemgen just
Do you
asked on
use
YouTube.
tape or do you just paint best?
I'm getting some moss in my koku. What can I do in Adelaide? Ideally, anything you do is only going to make it go away for a little bit. Ideally, you need sunshine on that area, dry area. You can use money shot that'll burn the moss, but other than that, you got to try and get sunlight to the area. Unfortunately, and I know that's a shitty answer, but
if anyone's tuning in that works for Coles, the shopping centre, who I just ragged on, sorry, you guys make a cookie called Dreams Crumb True, which they used to have like a cake one. You across this cookie?
yeah, it would have either come from PFD, Bakels.
So this is the one, right? So yeah, I need the fucking cookie one, the cake one. I've been ordering Dreams Crumb True cookies on Uber Eats from Coles on their own, just sending people to Coles's from around the area to try and buy them. And I've got screenshots of like 15 times where they've just gone, it's not available. Do you want something else? And I just say no, and then they cancel the order. I go to all the Coles's in the mornings and try and find them. I can only theorize the juice that they give you cancer. And so they've had to pull them from the shelf. But I can still get these ones. These are the second best ones, which are the white chocolate and
Dreams Come True.
crumb
White
true.
chocolate. Oh, yeah, Crumb True.
Celeste does that too.
White chocolate and caramel fudge.
Yeah, there's a cake one. Have you had them?
The birthday cake one or just the cake
Yeah,
one?
the birthday cake Dreams Come True. It's fucking amazing. I can't get them. That's what I want for my birthday. A Dreams Crumb. Freudian slip. Dreams Crumb True cake cookies. That's all I want. Would you just fart? Anyway, that's all I want. That and world peace. And 2 wristies. But the Dreams Crumb True cookie is my number one choice.
So someone emailed me through the week asking for us to talk about renovations. I suppose, and his question was related more to Buffalo. So,
Surely there's a chapter in your book.
well, there will be. There's also a video on our YouTube that goes on about it. But basically, with Cooch and Kaiku, you can mow it straight to dirt. Take it all the way down to dirt. You can scarify it all the way to dirt.
Kaikuya, you can take it to China.
You can, and it will come back. That is because they have both rhizomes and stolons, so they grow above and below the ground.
Not to be confused with the stuff that got stolen from your house because you live in Gawler.
Stolen from my car.
Yep.
Because I worked in Salisbury. What was I saying? Oh,
It wasn't important.
Buffalo only propagates via stolons, which is above the lawn. So basically, if you get rid of all the material on top of the surface in buffalo, you will have a very either hard time getting it to come back or a very, very long time before it comes back because you've essentially decimated the entire plant. So when people talk about buffaloes and how can I reno it, you can scalp it. You've got no problem scalping it. Just don't go all the way to dirt. This guy's question in particular was it was really matty and thatchy and a lot of dead material. So in that situation, it'd be like a repetitive process. You'd scalp, scarify, so you'd make it all loose again, scalp again, scarify again, and it's just a process of getting it down to a much more manageable level. Once you've got it to that manageable level, you just ensure that you've still got the stolons there and you've still got, at least some green material for then the plant to recover. At this point, obviously, you can add sand or a sandy loam into the shallower areas or the low spots and level them out. Ideally with a lawn level, that'll give you a much better result. And essentially, we spoke about it before. If you've applied fertilizer 2 weeks before, you don't need to apply fertilizer again. But if I like to fertilize the day of my reno type person, that's fine. Top dress, fertilize, water. And depending on your climate and your area, how thatchy the lawn was, in 4 to 6 weeks, you'll be back better than ever. So
Lots happened in that question. Thanks for spending 15 minutes.
No
on that.
worries. That's what I'm here for.
Beard Akira, that was an extreme piss. I felt like that was just normal. Maybe I'd get there quickly.
I just thought,
What do? You have to like fluff it up or something?
oh, it's.
I was ready to go to
I
the
got to
toilet.
retrieve it from the sink and then put it back around the leg. And
Right.
no, that's just me.
Isaac's just jumped on the chat.
Hey,
How about get the fuck back to work? Bye now. The promotion sprung is about to end. Thank you, Isaac. He is working technically. Menina said, very proud of you, Adam. Aphids will also be eaten by lacewings, hoverflies, and birds. Aphids may cause some damage. See a doctor if pain persists. No, they suck the sap out of plants. If you're patient, the predatory insects will come.
okay.
COME.
Yes. That's really quite interesting because I was always on the impression that they cause damage. Like
I didn't
really
understand
bad
anything
damage.
she said.
That's okay. I'll leave him. I'll
Well,
leave
hang
him.
on. Aren't we meant to kill everything?
Don't know.
Menina is not going to like that. Brooklyn Warren on TikTok says, is this Alpha Blokes?
No,
What's Alpha Blokes?
just a podcast at Alpha Blokes. They're actually quite funny. I think you'd enjoy them.
I could be a guest.
You could be.
They do that?
I don't know.
I'll get one of those things that you can strap onto your penis and then I'm wee into my leg.
Yes.
Because if you're going to go on a
Like-
professional podcast, that's your fucking line.
suppose-
That's your comedy line.
For women, it's a she-wee, he-wee.
Yeah, or just I would,
Catheter?
I don't know if you've noticed when we drive to Regency Park and you do a U-banger on the like you go down past Lynn Fox and all that, you hit that mega
Yes,
roundabout
yeah.
that you could actually have like a fucking like a
Another
camp
set
in.
of offices there.
You
Yeah.
do a U-banger and on the left there's like men and women sanitary pad sign there. I noticed shit. Like walking back from the toilet, I noticed that in the filing cabinet they had a Rainbird file spelt with a lowercase b when it should be an uppercase b with this is my brain, right? Spend some time in there for 5 minutes, you'll understand why I have an alcohol problem. But I saw that and I was like, that's funny. And then I just had this realization that there will be a point in my life because of the way I live that I will actually have to wear something soon because I wear my pants.
I used to sell a lot of them at the supermarket.
I'm
Tina for men.
glad there's delivery to the door now because I reckon
Discreet packaging.
you go from being embarrassed to buying condoms to being embarrassed to buying fucking sanitary pads.
I suppose that's life. It's one of life's learnings, isn't
I
it?
think people should be proud to buy condoms. Responsible usage.
And you're still getting...
And you're getting some. You know, Dad would be proud. What did they say? Everyone you say no to is one you're not going to get.
Don't be silly and wrap your willy.
Cover your stump before you hump.
It's a good one.
Anyone else? We got a new segment. Prophylactic recommendations that rhyme.
Did you see Aussie Shore launch last night?
Up the bum, no babies.
Dad used to say that all the time.
But you still can get rabies.
Yes.
What did you say? Aussie Shore.
Aussie Shore launched.
Oh,
last
is this
night.
like Jersey Shore? Do we have a fucking fat-lipped, big-titted chick in it?
Yeah, and it's...
Do we have more than one?
Yep, and it's full frontal too.
Oh, get fucked.
Yeah.
Like Big Brother should have been.
Yep. And they don't blurt out Australia's favourite word,
The Sea Dog.
the sea
Sea
dog.
Diggity.
Yep.
Auntie C.
It's also terrible viewing. Like they're just...
Is it like Home and Away?
Nah, it's just like Geordie and Jersey Shore, but Australian. It's just terrible.
What is the situation up to? You get perms? You know what.
He's out of jail now, isn't he?
Did he go
Or-
to jail?
Yeah, for tax evasion.
Wesley
For
Snipes
5
did that.
years? Was it
Fucking
5 years?
5
4
years.
years? Dylan?
Oh, God. Do we have those same... Can you guys just check that?
We're not talking like a couple $100,000. We're talking millions of
And
dollars.
if someone can just research that and tell me if we have the same penalties here, I might just have to make some phone calls. Wesley Snipes. Blade?
He's got 2
Are you
kids now
doing
as well.
work that's unrelated to this? Are you working on other projects? Wesley Snipes went to jail for tax evasion, right?
Oh, sorry. It was after serving 8 months.
Schlander.
So he was let out after 8 months. Like the situation.
We've got about 8 more cans before we can finish this podcast. Yeah, I washed my hands. I was starting to think maybe I was fast because I didn't wash my hands, but I washed my hands.
Or you didn't go to the toilet in the trough and you went in the hallway.
Did the old sync special, the old nightclub busy lineup. Hey, on that, I went to the AFL Grand Final. Yes, let's talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's.
And I was there. Let's talk about Poa. But firstly, there were ladies in the men's toilets.
That's allowed now.
Is that a thing? They identify as doodles. Yeah, and then I heard them talking, and she's like, "Just tell him if anyone says anything, just tell him that one of your kids is in there and you're waiting for him."
Well, maybe they just wanted to go to the toilet, but the women's lineup was too long.
It was fucked.
You know what? People were like,
there's a stadium being built in America at the moment where he can guarantee your turnaround time on a toilet or a drink's under like a minute or something. You know about that?
See, because there was a lot of
Dolphins.
There was a lot of chatter on like the AFL pages and stuff about, increasing the capacity of the MCG to not allow so many corporate people to go and for actual footy fans to go to the grand final. So there was
but it's not a charity.
No, I know that.
Shut the fuck up.
I know that, right?
Sorry,
but they were saying that if they rearranged the seating, that you could potentially fit up to 130,000 people in the MCG, right? But that's not upgrading infrastructure. You imagine another 30,000 people there at the MCG on Saturday.
They'd need the little PP strap-on thing that I was talking about.
It'd be disgusting. So you'd have to.
I went to a game here's my thing. I don't give a fuck about the result of any of those games.
I know you don't.
So I'll line up. Right. So Katy Perry, who didn't have them out, for anyone that didn't see it, she started singing. I'm like, fucking perfect opportunity.
Go to the toilet.
No one's at the bar. No one's at the toilet. This is the best. Right. That's why if I go to a wedding, put me between the bar and the toilet. I don't need to sit up the front. I just want to be able to basically have a nice straight line between get a drink, take a piss, sit down, take a piss, get a drink, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so just fucking no one was there. Then the halftime siren goes, and then it's like, but I'm like, wicked, good chance to catch up on work. So I pull my phone out and start answering questions.
Did you still have service like with that many people?
It was pretty good.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
Did you enjoy the seats? Like, were the seats good?
They were hard.
You didn't get like.
I felt like if you could work out a way to make steel or concrete harder, they did it. I'm not exactly like Captain Fitness, so bit overweight maybe. Might be carrying a few kgs. BMI might be touching something with a 4 in front of it. And so I'm sitting on the chair and I was like, fuck it, I'm getting a cramp. Maybe that's where I started it.
Maybe. But the seat aggravated it.
Thankfully, Celeste and I had the last 2 seats on the row.
Oh, that's gold.
So she just angled out. I took one for the team. Sat next to a dude that owns 4 irrigation shops, interestingly. So that was funny because it was you messaging me, how are you enjoying it? I'm like, sitting next to a guy that owns 4 irrigation shops. I actually feel kind of like small dick man. Like, oh, you've got 4. Yeah, I've almost got 4.
Yeah. I got 3 in a very good fertilizer business.
Yes. Yeah. And you're drinking water. Is that a health thing? He's like, yeah, take my life pretty seriously. I'm like, I'm drinking away my pain.
Yes. But you did say that it was a polar outfield.
Yeah, it was weird. So that's why I was messaging you. Like, it looks like, because Celeste's like, why is that different? It's like, it looked like they had a concert and cut the grass out and put new grass in.
It more than likely would have been.
But why not just finish it? I also have an MCC hat now.
Yeah. On that though, so I think where you were sitting into the grain, so you would see it, but the TV was seeing it away, so the pole wasn't as bad on. It was bad on TV, but the photo that you sent really highlighted.
There were these 2 kids. I say kids; they're probably early 20s. Like, I'm going to say they live in the eastern suburbs of South Australia. They were both wearing light blue, light white, striped Ralph Lauren button-up shirts, chinos, and no socks, and they were fucking paro, possibly dialing, like little bit of lip action, and as the game progressed, they just got, and they were drinking what looked to be Great Northern or similar. Like, I don't know how the fuck they got so fucked up so quick. But they both rolled in with Sydney Swan scarves on. I'm guessing they assumed Sydney were going to win. Needed to walk home with it because I found out later they're Crows fans. No surprises. And I've got video of them. They're fucking off. So it's like, stop videotaping. I'm like, no, this is good stuff. I'm going to put this on the internet. But mid-game, one of them's trying to buy Brisbane scarves. So there's all these, like, we were sitting in predominantly Sydney. I feel like it was a very Sydney heavy fan base. And they're just like trying to, like, offering people $50 for Brisbane scarves. And these Brisbane people are just like, I get a fucking 60 to 80 point winning grand final and $50 for the scarf I bought in Bali for fucking 50 50,000 RMB. What's their currency? Currency check. Baht, Thailand. Currency check for Indonesia. Yeah, 50,000 rupiah. $5, whatever it is. I don't know what it is now. And some dude, and he was betting. This guy was fucking so paro, betting people, spilling drinks on the people next to him.
Oh, God.
And it just reminded me why I don't like to sit with the common people. That's the moral of the story.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
So me and Celeste agreed at that moment that any future AFL Grand Finals will be corporate, and that is it.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I know I'm not who I was.
That's fine, and that is completely fine.
So yeah, appreciate the tickets though. Thanks to HR.
But did you enjoy it?
It was alright. It doesn't radar for me. I just don't care about the result of like. I get how hard it is to win one of them, right? And I get the challenges and the hard work and the fucking how hard it is to kick a ball straight and fucking put it through the two posts that are fucking 20 meters apart. But it just doesn't radar for me. But nothing really does, right? Where's my I get no joy from this fucking button? You fucking assholes. You took it away from me. I get no joy from anything. See? Suck a dick. Do you want another drink? What do you want? Another ginga? We got one of each.
Yeah, I'll have a.
That's only 4%, so that's a good. I'm driving home after work for you. Be quick because I'm going to try and get it to full as you get there. Anyway, podcast is going to finish in 10 minutes. Does anyone have any sensible questions to ask before we go and take this party offline? Isaac says, my comedy line is usually just you saying the most spontaneous random thing. Isaac's using ChatGPT and Google Translator. My comedy line is usually just saying the most spontaneous random thing. Oh, when I'm an idiot. Yeah, so you don't like my pre-prepared jokes. Not like Michael Jackson and a pilot were flying a bunch of kids back to the Neverland Ranch and the plane was going to crash. And the pilot's like, oh, we're going to crash. And Michael Jackson's like, what about the children? And he goes, fuck them. And he's like, do we have time? That one's not. Delivered well, that's good. Do you reckon they
I like that joke.
intentionally killed Michael Jackson?
Pardon?
Do you reckon they intentionally killed Michael Jackson? Do
I
you reckon he was Epsteined?
I don't know. I think you could probably discuss something like that for days and really not get anywhere.
Damo on IG, bush or roots and shoots on roses, Adam.
I use bush.
Glyphosate.
I use bush, which should be back in stock very soon.
Oh, is that all sorted?
Nearly.
I had a message from someone. It's not, every now and then I get a soft spot for like the comments. People ask questions and I feel like, fuck, we've let them down. And someone was like, can I go on a wait list for bush? I'm like, how amazing is it that someone cares so much about our product that they want to go on a wait list? I'm like, I'll find you some. I'll steal some from somewhere. So she's waiting for me to go fucking like gank some from Waterpro or something.
Yeah, so that should be back in stock. But I do put bush in fucking roots and shoots in
the bush. You put it in the bush.
Well, I don't have a watering can anymore, as you would have saw in the YouTube video, but I just put some in a bucket and just pour it into the...
Pretty arrogant for you to assume that people watch all your videos.
No, but it did well on the views for us on YouTube. Not as much as anyone.
Our YouTube growth's quite decent.
It's been pretty good lately.
Yep.
Like, it's still not our strong point, and I'm not claiming that we're YouTube famous.
If we wanted to, I could grow it. It doesn't radar for me. It's a, what do you call it? It's a modesty measurement or I can't think of the right word, but it doesn't mean anything.
I think our plaque from Shopify is going to be more.
Do we get plaques from Shopify?
Yeah,
get fucked.
We've spoken about this.
Yeah, I told you I don't commit anything to memory that doesn't matter.
So
this is the best thing. I get to re-celebrate good news.
So when we receive our 100,000th order,
we're so close.
So close.
We get a fucking plaque.
Get a plaque.
What color is it?
It's a gold shopping cart, was it? Or was it a silver shopping cart? Yeah. And you're supposed to get one for your 10,000th, but I don't think you replied to the email. And if you don't reply within a certain time, it gets cancelled.
That sounds like me.
So.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we change the email? Because that sounds like that's something that I would like.
Well,
but fuck 10,000.
I'm the shop's. Well, no, you're the shop owner, but I'm the shop admin. So maybe, hopefully, we both get it.
Rev had said goodbye TikTok with that joke. You think TikTok's sensitive about Michael Jackson? Whoa! I got a Shopify milestones. I'm having sales just to get to milestones. I don't care if we're going bankrupt. I want my fucking sign. What are we at? 80,000?
Yeah, 80-odd thousand.
That's what are we doing? 200. Hey Google, how many lots of 200 are there between 81,000 and 100,000? That's fucking useless. Kira. Hey, Kira. I'll be more polite. Hey, Kira, would you mind just working out? You know what? I'll just do it. Menina said, no, don't kill everything, Clint, even if it's your birthday. You know what men want for their birthday? You know what they want to kill? Okay, no one's got a good answer. Then we'll just carry on.
I think we had a great answer.
So 20,000 divided by 200 is 100 days. Hey Google, what day is it in 100 days?
It's Sunday, the 12th of
Fuck, we might do it this year, 12th of January. All right, that's a goal. 100,000 before December 31st.
I think we're well on the way.
How quickly are they going to get me my plaque?
I don't know.
Whoa. Must not sell
Yeah, we did see that.
nicotine, cannabis, vapes, controlled substances, home perm products, battery operated cars, coriander, port power subscriptions, dog or human, firearms and accessories. There you go. Chemicals.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's referring to
You
the same
fuckers,
chemicals.
they will. They won't. They won't give it to me. What? Hey Google, what's Shopify's main competitor? Say WooCommerce or some shit. Yeah, fucking WooCommerce. We're staying with Shopify. All right. So what do we get a plaque? Do we get a plaque?
I think we'll get a plaque.
I don't want that. I want to so YouTube does matter. I want one of those plaques.
Okay. Dylan, Kira.
All right, back to that.
Future media persons.
Don Juan. Even Shopify's favicon goes gold on the Milestones website. Do you know what a favicon is?
The thing on the top of the screen.
The top of the tab, yeah.
That'd be cool. It'd still be cool.
Yeah.
Even if we don't get one.
My watch is not... This watch, we need to Google that next. If I don't wear it, it stops ticking.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's one of those watches. I just assumed it would have a battery for what it costs.
Or does it? Nah, it'd be into... You just need to shake it to get it going again.
You know that you're not meant to shake Polaroid pictures?
Like when people come out and they go like that. Yeah, right.
Kira's nodding her head. She's done some kind of university degree in film. Automatic. Would that make it works itself out? How come you don't have one of these nice watches, Dylan? We use these to celebrate success.
Yes. And they've been successful.
I have been. We? Are we saying we? Podcast party for 100,000. You know what? Actually, what was I thinking about the other day? Like a countdown party for that. No, that's right. I wanted to give a prize away for 100,000. I thought about that the other day when I saw it was 80,000. I think your ads are saying 75 currently. And I was like, yeah, 100,000's got to be like something cool. Like, because it'll be really hard to get the 100,000th order. Like, no, or you'd know your hub numbers. You're like, fuck, do another one. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm for it.
Yep. All right. That sock that I blew my nose on before.
Done.
100,000 orders. All right. If there's
Put it in
no
a
more
bag.
sensible questions or anything to talk about, there is a team of people waiting to have a drink at 4 o'clock, which we promised them, which is in 1 minute. I'll play us out, mate. Don't you worry.
Emotional damage.
Hey, I'm an innocent
So,
bystander. They
don't
saying
kill everything.
I
Goodbye,
drove a
TikTok. Happy
getaway
birthday,
car,
champ. Thank you, Kate.
but I
Thanks for
can't
tuning in
see
for the
him
end of the
leaving
podcast.
behind.
Everyone that wished me a happy birthday, I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you for being part of the community. This is pretty fucking cool that this is what we get to do for a job. Dylan, did we get a result on the fucking left and the right? We'll talk about that later. Do you have anything to add?
Have a good long weekend for those in Adelaide, and everyone else have a good weekend.
Fuck long weekends. Anyone wants to work Monday, we are packing orders. Anyway, let's get out of here. Keep it green.
They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'ma drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the 73-year-old victim then? Or
I don't know what happened, I just know what the police said.
So you can't see it all?
Huh?
You can see though, right?
I'm